Just a couple things here. One moment. Hello, everybody. Good day. Microphone working. It is. Welcome back. It is going to be our last weekend in All the Mods 8. That is correct. Today and tomorrow's stream, we're in All the Mods 8. And then next week, we're going to be starting a whole new pack that no, I've not yet decided upon yet. But we're looking. Okay. I have spent quite a bit of time over the last 4 or 5 days preparing for this weekend, gathering supplies, gathering things we will need to be able to make the All the Mods star. There's still some work has to be done. It'll probably take today and tomorrow to get it done. I did not build the big create wheel. I decided to do that on stream after all. Originally, I said I was going to build the create stuff off camera so you didn't have to hear me get angry. But then I realized I don't remember so much about create that I couldn't remember how half of it works. So we're going to work it out together. But let's talk about what I did do. So, I started building some of the components that we needed to complete the stuff we needed for the All the Mods star. I put together another Ender Infused teleporter. I put together the EV Solar Madui. If we look over here, I've been feeding stuff into this. So we finally have an applied energetic singularity. That was one of the things we needed. Over here in the dimensional thread, I put together a lot of this stuff. Hello, Turtle Mac. There are a few things in here I still have to put together. The emerald block. I've been farming emerald like crazy. Did the same with obsidian. Did the same with, I think I got the diamond block built. Soul sand, I think. I'm not sure if I did the soul sand. That might be the one we have to do today. But I got a bunch of them. But the hardest one I found, honestly, was emerald. Oh, I've also done a ton of nether stars because we need that for a different one. All right, so let's look at this. Emerald. I needed an ungodly amount of emerald. And emerald is a slow processor. Ow. Just pull the mustache here. So I added emeralds. Here's one. And then here's one. Bunch of emeralds. Then I put 5 of these are emerald too. I'm still farming clay and stuff over here. But I've been farming emerald. And these ones I've been having to manually load because I don't have these ones set up to automate. So I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff like that. And I'm up to 150,000 emerald. But I've also started putting together some of the tier 1 and 2 blocks. So I've got a few of those ready to go as well. Started on it. So I'm hoping we have enough of a lot of this thing to finish putting together the All the Mods star. I don't think we'll get it today because I still have to build that create monstrosity. We're going to do that together. Mystical block. Mystical age culture, no create required. Interesting. Do you know what, right off the bat, first question I would ask is, what are the storage systems available in that pack? Coal essence. I started making coal essence because I kept running out of coal. I also made a nether star seeds, made 3 of them, and started growing them. You can't put them in a cloche because it requires a crux, which I had to make. So I put them over here in the automated farm. Boy, those things do not grow fast at all. Even with Insanium, they're super slow. Simple and refined, that's a great combo right there. I got no complaints about that. All my essence here. I also, we've been working on plastic and latex, which I've been doing. I went ahead and made a mystical rubber seed, like 1, and it produces it drastically faster than the latex machines were. So I just needed a bunch of it. So we got a bunch. Hey, what's up, Jess? So today we're going to knock out a lion's share of the All the Mods star components. I've made concrete powder of all the concrete we need to make the Patrick star. Some of it I haven't hardened yet because for the Patrick star, some of it has to be powder, some of it doesn't. So I made a bunch of each of the colors, but I haven't solidified any up yet. But let's start making some of these All the Mod components. So here's some of the stuff. Now here's one that I've got to figure out. One of these things needs a weather container, and a weather container has to be filled with something. But I don't know much about Evilcraft, and all around the world, as I've been flying around, we found these towers with a beacon in the middle that I didn't know what they're for. They're for this. I just got to figure out how to make them work. So let's get started. What are the bees for? Bees are for producing resources. These ones just produce honey. But you use them to make specialty bees, like Imperium, Inferium, Invar, gold, iron, lapis, all that kind of stuff. And so bees, much like the chicken mods or the hog mods, will produce those resources. What happens is they produce honeycomb of their type. So this is an emerald honeycomb. You put that into a centrifuge. I have tutorials for this, by the way, for all the mods 8 up there, in case you're wondering. And you put that in there, and it will convert that into wax and sometimes the item. And then that item feeds it. Why am I out of power? That's not a good sign. Hold on a minute. I'm out of power. How in the world am I out of power? I could have sworn I filled up my reactor earlier today with uranium. Oh, guess I didn't. Wow, that means we've drained it completely. Holy smokes. Okay. Oh no! I can't pull any uranium out of my storage system because I have no power. Ruh-roh. Whoops. That's unforeseen. Let's see. How am I going to get a little bit of power? I used to keep a stack of uranium in one of these cabinets just in case this happened. But it's been a long time since I've let myself completely drain the system. This has been running almost non-stop since the stream ended. See, this has got tons of power in it. This is so frustrating. It's not pulling the power out. And I don't know why. The flux system is getting funkier as I've been leveling stuff up. Let me see. Priority 3. You are now more important than everyone else. Didn't help. Still didn't help. Okay. I'm going to have to go find some uranium somewhere. Huh. I don't much know what to do about that. I have an ungodly amount of power, but it's not pulling it out. Phantom, no, I've not. This week, I honestly haven't had time to do that. So, no, I've not looked at any of the packs yet. I figured I'd do that this week. Because this week, I've been, like I said, hardcore farming all the stuff we need for all the mods 8. But once tomorrow's episode is over, I won't need that anymore. So, I'm thinking I need to go find some uranium. How frustrating. Okay, one moment. We got to go find some uranium somewhere. Mining dimension. Should be some here, I would think. Let's get some of this real quick. I just need a few. Yee-hee! I usually get the uranium anytime I see it, so if there was any in there, down the tunnels, oops, any of the tunnels I already went, I'd already have it. So I'm going to have to get some uranium, and then I'm going to have to find a way to cook it up into ingots. Come on, uranium. Come on, mining dimension. Help a chunky guy out. Hey, Miss Yerbs, how you doing? I ain't seen you in forever. How have you been? Come on. Now, normally I'd have found uranium 1,000 times by now, but because today I need it, they don't want to give it to me. Is that uranium? No, that was Zyorium. Hang on, I always like Zyorium. Even though I may not be streaming this series much after today, I'm still going to be playing all the mods 8 because there's a lot of opportunity for tutorials I'm still going to be putting out there. That's urine crystals. I usually keep extra. I mean, I can go get some honeycomb. I have some comb that I could do it with. The bees are currently farming. No, that's not it. Volcano block. It's going to be real hard for me to do a volcano block. Only because volcano block was the worst experience I've ever had in Minecraft. It was also the first pack I ever did after Sky Factory. No uranium. Haven't quite decided which one yet, Jess. Still working. I've had a lot of suggestions, but I honestly haven't really put much time into it. I've been working on this one so much this week. Okay, well, there's not giving me any uranium for some reason. It just decided today's the day I shouldn't have any. So we're going to have to do this a different way. Home. Okay, and I can't put anything in my storage system because I got no power, so let's chunk this stuff that I don't need. Uranium bee. You got nothing in there. How is it that none of you have anything in there? They should... Oh, I know why. They're building up on the outside. Whole new company system. That sucks, man. THE Security. I'm not familiar with that one. How are these still working? These are still getting power. Ah, crap. That means it's cooking the uranium and putting it in the system. I can't figure out why Flux has become a jerk. Flux has become a problem for me. And I don't know why. Do I have anything in this? I do. Okay. We're going to take a bit of a step away here. So I've got tons of power feeding into my Flux network, but many of my Flux points are not getting any power, and I don't know why. So uranium should be coming into here. I'm using refined storage. Sunset. Oh, it's nighttime. All the bees are going to sleep. Hold on. I need a bed. Oh, the system's back. See, now it has power for some reason. Hang on, let me grab some of this right now before it messes up. I don't know why all of a sudden I have power. So weird. Let's go ahead and get our power source stock. The thing is it had an ungodly amount of power in my storage, so there's no reason why I shouldn't have had power. Yeah, and it could be that I'm so deep into the pack and I got so many different things now running that things are starting to glitch more. I've got tons of uranium in here. So today I had to bid on my shift bid at work. I won't know what my new shift is going to be till like the 1st, but once I knew what my work... Every year we have to do a shift bid, and I'm always a low-ranked employee, so I get one of the shit schedules. So there's a good chance that my streaming schedule may have to change a bit to match my new work schedule. As soon as I know what my new work schedule is, I will 100% let you all know. I just don't know what it will be until right around... I should find out. I think it's like the 1st or 2nd. Not as bad as Create. Nothing's as bad as Create. I take that back. It depends. Create and AE are both rough sauce. I don't know why I went that way. I gotta fix the thing I just broke now. No, that's not right. I'm not sucking off that. I'm not sucking off anything. Let me rephrase. Before Draven makes bigger mistakes. There. Have those back. Okay. Okay. Alright, things are back up and running. Now we can go back to doing what we were doing, which is to try to make all the mods stuff. Star. Alright, this is the first one. We've been struggling with this one for a while. So I need the solar panel, which somehow I put away, but it won't pull out. Solar. Okay, so I haven't made the solar yet. I made all the components for it, but I didn't actually make the final compartment until you guys got here. So there's that. And then I need a wireless terminal and a player transmitter, which I have. For some reason, it just doesn't want to pull it in. So, oops. So let's go ahead and add what we've got, and then that, and then that. And that gives us our Nexium emitter, which is one of our All the Mods star components. Excellent. There's another one done. Oh, I got a bunch of achievements too. Let's take a look at those. Creative. I did go and finish killing 5 more pig liches. That was a 3-hour ordeal. So that was the devil, but I did get it, and I did level it up. I killed 100 witches while I was doing it. Boy, you guys are right about there being a ton of spawners in that place. And I killed 5 pigliches without them fighting back. It just took forever. But the 6th one decided it wanted to attack me, and boy, did that slow things down. Boy, did it ever. Base tour. Yeah, I can do that. Give me just a minute here. Okay, let me get rid of this off the list. Now I'm done with this. Then we'll do a quick base tour. Okay, so base tour. We'll talk about the above ground first. So this is a little section for industrial engineering. This is where we're going to put our create monstrosity. Got a little farm kicking over here. I end up having to mess with some of the occult stuff that I wasn't expecting. So they just kind of ended up anywhere temporarily. It's my blood tree. This is where I go to space. So this is my Ad Astra section. This is just where I'm putting all the components I need to make the Aldemod star. This house was originally here. I just built my base around it because I liked it so much. Then, let's see. After that, we built down here. This is where I do my mystical stuff. Portal to the Nether. Portal to the Twilight Forest. Portal to the somewhere. This is my reactor. It actually goes very, very deep. This is the top of my reactor. I built down instead of up in this one. And then over here we have cloches for different seeds. Again, I have emerald seeds going as well. I started throwing the rubber seeds and the coal seeds in there. Pneumatic craft is also going to be an issue. We have to do something with that today, and I'm struggling with pneumatic craft. Hopefully some of you know something about that. These are just some miscellaneous machines that I'd be using. This is my induction storage. It's actually bigger than this. That's just the entrance to it. This is my hostile neural networks, which used to be called a deep mob learning. This is my library. Okay, so that's down here. Let's see. This is the beeporium. These are regular bees. This is all the different bees. We made most of them. At the end of this series, some of the bees are done, but are downstairs making things. I'm going to grab them, bring them, put them up here, so we can see how close we got to getting them all. Some bee cells. This is the things that convert bee stuff. Another storage system. I use refined. Down here are more bee cells. All of these are set up to automate and produce the different items that I have in there from the different bees. This is where things are automated. Then over here I got some of the liquid bees. That's pink slime. That's experience. It's my experience. Whenever I want some, you'll notice I'm at like 215. I'd come down here every so often and drain it. I was going to enchant my sword again, but I think it needed 225 levels, so I don't know if we'll have enough for that. Let's teleport back upstairs. Ba-doop. So we're back upstairs. This door just leads to the back of my storage system, so I can add, work with the refined. That's also my flux storage. This goes down to some industrial and pneumatic craft. This is the stuff I'm going to need your help with today. And then over here, we go down into the reactor area. Got a bunch of different machines. So this is a fission reactor from Mechanism, and so is this. This is a bigger one. This is a turbine, which is powered by the steam from those. This is a Mechanism fusion reactor, which is powering my SPS, which is what's producing antimatter, and I'm up to 4 of those. Haven't cleaned that out in a while. That's good. In this door here, we're making brine, which is turning into tritium, because that's one of the fuels we need for our reactor. Then over here, we have another fuel that's being made. This one's making deuterium. And this is where we are making the fuel for our holum to get the reactor up and running. In here, we have automation for the fuel. So this is the fuel that runs the these things. I've already forgotten their name. These things right here, reactors. So this is all the fuel system that runs that. These are bees that are fueling those, as well as additional bees downstairs, which are also fueling those. So lots of bees are bees. I tried to make bees my primary resource in this one. So all of that's for there. Then over here we have automated HDPE pellets. So that's just cooking along. So that's all the stuff down here. Whoop! There's a noise. Hey, Miss Yerbs. Welcome back, Diamond Badge. Rocking the diamond one. Pleasure to have you, my lady. Oh. What else? Oh, yeah, then here. Boop. Downstairs, this is Element Craft. If you guys were here before, you notice we were having problems with the juices, so I went ahead and made 4 more tanks. I got 4 tanks full over here in case we have to use them. And then I made a whole bunch of those pure crystals, which required crystals and juice. And I got more juice back at the juice suction area as well. So this is where we're doing Element Craft. And then downstairs from that, I'm using elevator blocks. This was for butt magic, or as some people call it, Ars Nouveau. But this is for butt magic. It's very drippy. Okay, so I think that's the base here. Oh, and then one other section. Up here is where I was doing Botania. So my Botania stuff is all up here. This is the only thing that's really far away from the base. Mostly because I didn't want the Gaia to mess up my base when I summoned it. Oh, and remember the other day, you guys will remember I had a Wither in here, and it was sucking out his juices. He broke free. I suddenly heard an explosion, and then I came over here, and he was just flying around, so I had to kill him real quick. But we had a full tank of the ethylene, so I didn't bother catching another one. I doubt I'll need more than a full tank of ethylene. I think I just threw it in here. Yeah, so we've got a whole bunch of whatever that fuel is I just said. Ether. I don't say ethylene. It's ether. Ether. It's better. I've been gone so long, I lost your... Yeah, sometimes if you don't have it set on auto renew, it'll just die off. But that's no worry. Let's see. So yeah, I think that's that. Okay, cool. So there's a little tour. So what we're trying to do right now is we're trying... Oh, I got another achievement. I got to talk about this. We're trying to make all the mods star. So to do that, I have to make all of these things. And they're all hard to make and require very end game stuff from many different mods. The checkmark ones we've already got. We're going to knock out some more of these today. What's up, Taijo? So I did get the Piglich. Let me show you that real quick, just so you see what I did there. It says catch-up time. Okay, so at the Piglich, I went ahead and got that one done, and I leveled it up to self-contained, so we've got a whole bunch of Piglich hearts now. So we should be able to use the Chargema thingy to make what we need for that. We're going to do diamonds. Let's take a look at some of the other things. So for the Philosopher's Fuel, I have everything for this now. The only thing we were waiting on was an antimatter pellet, and I've got like 6 of them since you saw me last. But as always, it never pulls the flesh thing in. So I have to move it manually. There it is. Philosopher's Fuel. Another achievement! We could have done that one last time. We just didn't have the antimatter. But again, I let this run 24 hours a day since the charity stream on Tuesday. So that one's done. Let's get our achievements from that. What did I get? I got some God-forged pearls. Oh, wow. I don't know what those are, but that's cool. Here's one other thing I did for achievements. Mystical Agriculture. I got a seed. I never cash these in until you guys are here so you see what I did. Nether Star seeds. I made those, and I had to make the crutch to get them to work. But I did start fiddling with Create, and I made some of the basic stuff. But I decided I wasn't going to start caching any of these things here. Watch me do this one, and all of a sudden I'll have a bunch of other ones done. And a lot of these ones didn't have rewards. So I made a bunch of these components, and I know I'm going to need them to make the stuff work. I just don't quite remember how that works. So we're going to get into that today. It is a lot of work, yes. All the mod star is a challenge. And it makes me dip into some very unfun mods in order to get it done, like Create, which I've managed to go this whole playthrough without touching. But unfortunately, I am going to need it for the star. All right, this is done. I already made pure crystals. Miniature end portal. I believe that's what we were waiting on the ender infusion crystal for. But let's be sure. Hang on, what is this? So yes, I have the miniature nether portal and I have the miniature exit portal. We needed those. But I needed the other one, which is the miniature end portal. So now we should be able to make that because I made the other Ender-infused teleportation core. So there's that. Set that up here. This was the hard one. This is the funky one we were working on, so I can get rid of that. So for this, now we have to look at the other stuff, right? So I needed, the soul fire is just soul sand with the fire on top of the soul sand that we're making. So the layer 1, we are now done. Layer 2, dimensional storage actuators. I need 2 of those. And I thought we made those, but I guess we didn't. Dimensional storage actuators. Dimensional crystal matrix. Oh, that's the part we hadn't made yet. Right. Okay, so we have to do this today. I got to make 2 of these. So we're going to have to make 2 of those. Make sure those aren't in here. They're not. Then I need netherrack, 1 netherrack blocks compressed to 6 times. Now, I went and farmed an ungodly amount of netherrack, and I've leveled it up. I believe yes, I have the 6 times here. So let's see. So there's that. So we've got the netherrack. Again, I farmed a lot of these things. I'll take you there. You want to see where I farmed it. I mined netherrack for like an hour and a half. Same with endstone, which is one of the next ones. Obsidian block times 5. So for obsidian, I got that from mining in the end, all the towers under the dragon. And I can take you to see that if you don't believe me. An obsidian block times 5. Right? Yes, times 5. So there's our obsidian block. And then after the obsidian block is a soul sand block times 5. Now that might be the one I never got to. Did I do that one? I got some soul sand, but we need more. So that's one we're going to have to work on today. Now, for soul sand, we're going to take a real quick pause on this because I'm going to see if I'm done with diamonds. If I'm done with diamonds, I can start making nether, whatever it is from Deep Mob Learning that I can turn into soul sand. So for diamond, I need 15 of nether blocks times 3, nether star blocks. So I need a bunch of nether stars, and I've been making those all week, and I really hope we have enough. I compressed a bunch. You'll notice I've had these. Oh God, I went into the create thing, it didn't work. Hang on a second. There we go. I made the essence. How many do I get out of that? 12. Put these 12 together. Didn't do anything. Nether star shard. What's the recipe for that? Oh, it's 3. Okay. I got 6 nether stars out of 3 days. It's insane. Deep Mob Learning is way better. Let's see. We'll be surprised. There's a lot of people who automate 100% with AE2. Shudder. You use vulgarity in my stream. Netherrack and all the stuff. Right? All right, so we're doing diamonds. All the diamonds. We're going to hope I have enough. Boy, that does not last long, does it? That is literally 4 days of netherrack. Other than the section I had to put the piglich in there to get piglich hearts. All right, so that's nether stars. And we take nether stars times 1. There's nether stars times 2. Woo! Isn't it nether stars times 3 that I needed? Oh, hell yeah! I made a bunch earlier and didn't realize we did it! Ha-ha! Excellent! Booyah! Oh, good. I'm so done with nether stars. Thank God. Okay. Nether stars, nether stars, nether stars. Nether stars. Oh, you only let me put 1 on there? Oh, well, that sucks. Okay, hold on a minute. Change plans. I'm going to need a chest. I didn't realize that it wouldn't let me put a stack of things on there. There. Those are the nether stars. Those are done. Mystical block. Skyblock Waste Mystical. That's the one at the beginning of the stream that Turtle recommended I look at. Today and tomorrow are the last episodes of this series. It'll end with 42 episodes, which is one of my longest series ever, I think. Which is cool. So that one that had a reward. We already pulled that out. All right. We're working on this one. This has a lot of stuff. Real quick, I want to see if we can do building the frame. So building the frame needs a whole chunky monkey of these things, which is a 2 times awakened and 28 unobtainium ulthamodium alloy blocks. Now, it's faster to do it in blocks. So I need ulthamodium blocks, I need unobtainium blocks, and I need piglet hearts. And then a whole bunch of power, which I hope I have. So, ulthamodium and unobtainium. I have all of that stuff very easily. There's a stack of... Oh, you're doing it again. There's the ulthamodium stack. And unobtainium, which I can make a stack of that as well. Funk. There's extras. Okay. Piglet. Already made a stack of those. Again, I made a ton of hearts. All right, so I need 28 of these things. So if I go boop, 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 that should juice up and turn into what I need. 8.1 billion. Wow. Wow, this is going to... It's going to take a little longer than I thought. This is the second highest it can go. There's one step higher. This is still going to take a while. How bad is this draining my power? Okay, I've got lots of juice. So this is going to take a little longer than I thought. So we're going to have to set a chest over there and work on those as they finish. So I said 28, right? I need 28. So I need 27 more. Yeah, I probably shouldn't do it that way. Put that back. 23, 4, 5, 6, 27. Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, my math is not strong. You. Okay. Grab half. 1, 2, 3, 4. There. Okay. Smart stuff. Whoop. There's those. Okay. Put all those away for now. Okay, so as those finish, I have to keep an eye on it. It's at 6%, so it's obviously going to take a while. Can you get spirited ones? I apologize, fan. It's spirited what? I'm not sure what you're referencing. Spirited ones of what? Because I might. I apologize. I don't know what you're referencing. Okay, so back to this thing. Now that we've got that started. So we've got soul sand we have to get. We don't have that yet. So end stone is next. I need a 5 times end stone, which I believe I have that already as well. And stone. 3, 5, yes. Boy, did I clean out a lot of end stone. Power energy things. Oh, like another level up? Potentially. I can check. I'm just going to show you something real quick. This, end laser drill. So this is where my laser drill was in the end earlier. Right? Let's see. Is this where I did it? Yeah. See all the end stone I cleaned out of here? Just going back and forth and mining end stone and mining end stone and mining end stone. This is where I got all the end stone for the end stone 5 times block that I got. I'm showing you these things so I don't want people to think I just pulled these things out of creative. Because if I would have found a way to skip create. I can tell you that right now. No, I did take the time to do all these things. And it took a while. So a lot of this stuff, like I said, I didn't want you guys to have to watch me farm end stone for 2 hours. That's why I did all that off camera. Because I found out there was a lot more grindy things involved with this than I originally knew. So after end stone, I need emerald block times 5. This is the one I'm nervous about. I've been making emerald all week. And I hope I have enough. I'm feeling pretty confident. Not completely confident, but pretty confident. Again, I've had 6 downstairs. I have 11 rooms of 5 emerald bees each, plus emerald essence running to try to get this all put together. All right, let's take what we've got so far and see how far we can get. So there's emerald blocks times 1. Okay. Does not take long for this to run out. So there's ×2. Boy, look how quick that dissipated, huh? Funk. Yikes. I have 1 ×4 block. Which one did I need? Was it a 5? Emerald block ×5. So I need 8 more of what I just did to get the emerald block ×5. Spirit rods would transmit faster. Gotcha, because that's the next step up. Okay, once I check out the emerald, we'll see if I can make those. Let me just do a little bit more emerald here, and once I get my emerald ×5, which I hopefully will have done. If not, I gotta go downstairs and try to crank up some more emerald production. So once I get the emerald done, we'll go take a look. I'm worried I'm still not gonna have enough emerald, because we're about to run out of emerald. God, I was really hoping 150,000 was enough. Okay. Wow, we may not even be close on emerald. I don't know where I'm going to get it faster by tomorrow night. Like I said, we may not get all the Mod Star done. And if we don't, there's not much I can do about it other than quit. Because tomorrow's the last episode whether we get it done or not. I'm going to try. Okay. My favorite part about AE is that I don't have to use it. So let me sleep real quick so that way the emerald bees are still working. And then we will go and see Spirited, huh? You said Spirited? Is that the final level? Is that these? Spirited Transmitter? Let's see. That's power. Where are they at? Here they are. I didn't get credit for some of these because I didn't put them in my inventory. I just made them to make the bigger level, but that's okay. So, looks like Nitro is the highest. So, Nitro is the highest. Spirited is the second highest. These are Spirited. So, I'm currently using Spirited. So, the only notch higher than that is... Yeah, I'll be honest with you, cloches aren't that fast in this pack. Let's just see. I have not used any of my Emerald Essence. And I have 3 running. So in 5 days... No, sorry, 2 running. 2 cloches in 5 days gave me 5 stacks of Emerald. Bees are drastically faster. Okay, no worries. Like I said, I honestly didn't know either. So Nitro is the one we're looking for. Let's see what I need to make the Nitro. This guy. Well, obviously I'd need the 9 of the Spirited, which we can get that. Let's see what else I've got here first. So I need 9 of these. No, I'll need 18 of these. I only had 3 of those. Okay, what do I need to make those? This. 15. I feel like that's not enough. Oops, wrong one. That, these. Oop, ran out of those. Okay. See how many of these we can make then. Oop, there's 10. So we're back to these. No, now I ran out of the black stuff. Okay. What's the black stuff? Oh, I remember. That stuff's not hard to make. That I can do. I have clay now. I've got lots of clay from the clay bees, so I'm good in that shape. So, funk 4. Well, now I ran out of the other things. Nitro crystals. These I gotta make. Okay, so now I've got to stop making the other thing to make these. Block of blazing crystal. Which I don't have enough of those either. I need the rod with the white block on top. Transmitter? Oh, energizing rods. I need these. Oh. Well, I'm in the same boat. I still needed the same things. But now it's a block of quartz. Block of quartz. Well, just give me regular quartz. Okay. I really don't, with the amount of power we've put into this, I'm going to let this one finish before I break these and try to upgrade it. Because we've already put almost halfway into that. So I'm going to let that go. Emerald might be our stopper, man. Emerald might be what keeps us from being able to finish this. The teleport pad, I've already got one of those. We made that last stream. So put that in here. And then Diamond Block 4X. Do I have that in there yet? I don't. That I know we've made. I had tons of diamond. Diamond Block 4X. Okay, so that's everything except for soul sand and for emerald. So I may have to farm that tomorrow because I don't have a lot of soul sand. What is soul sand? Soul sand. Is that 2 words? It is. Soul sand. So I need generalized nether predictions would help me a little bit, but I only had 1 because I already used them up to make that soul sand. So it's a matter of mining soul sand. That's going to be hours worth of work to get that. Well, I can do some of these. Okay, I got 32 out of it. I'll take it. Let's see. Blood infuser. We've tried automating that before. Automation does not work well. Crush. Soul soil. That's not going to really help me that much. I don't have much of that. Yeah, I'm going to have to go farm it. So tomorrow I'm going to have to spend several hours hoping, farming soul sand and trying to work more on emerald. All right, we got to do something real quick with emerald because I don't have time to sit down here and keep manually loading this. So I have to turn all 5 of these emerald chests to feed into this. So we're going to have to do that real quick. Let's see. So I'm going to need pipes. I'm going to need lots of pipes. And that's not going to be enough. Whoops, I think I hit a button. I did hit a button. Hold on a minute. I accidentally went into full screen. Pipes. I'm going to need a lot more pipes. Really? I don't have any of these? Okay. Now I do. Pipes. Okay. All right, so we're going to try to run these over here. Those are the doors. I hate to put it there because it's going to block the door, but I don't have a whole lot of option. Let's see, let's get that. This will work. Oh, and that. Okay. Won't be the fastest thing in the world, but at least it'll keep it going full so I don't have to constantly do it myself. We help fill it up and get it started again. These do burn through faster than I produce it. The problem is that unless I was down here manually loading it, this sits here not running. So that gives it something to run, and that should keep it going pretty good there. And let's see. Okay, so we've got those. So that's everything I can make from that component. So we can start working on those dimensional storage actuators. These things. Okay, so I've already made the storage actuator base. It was these that we needed. All right, so I need 3 blocks of quartz and a pearl. I'm going to need 6 blocks of quartz. And 2 pearls. Ooh, getting low on pearls, too. Okay. And then I need a block of binding Dijin. I don't know if I made that one or not yet. Where are all of my books? All right, well, I have a whole bunch of books. I don't know why they're not showing up. What is that again? Occultism? Where did my books go? I have no idea. We made a whole bunch of the books. Maybe it used the books up when I made stuff. Might have been it. I was drinking a little bit during the stream. It's hard to remember. So I need to make this, which means I need to make this, which means I need to make this. I better make 2 of them just to be on the safe side. And then I need to go here, and I need to make this. And then I don't know why it's not pulling that book in. Spirits of Spirits. I've got 2 of these already. I shouldn't have to do this. You. Book of Binding. Book of Binding. Okay. So now the hard part is I have to make another occult thing. Right. So I need this one. Craft Dimensional Matrix. Okay. Craft Dimensional Matrix. Back. Circle, calling, open, conjure. Thrallment, commanding. Uh-oh, it doesn't list that one. Let me go back and look at it again. I may have been looking at it wrong. Oh, Striger's Higher Binding. Okay, that's the name of it. Okay. Striger's Binding. Striger's Higher Binding. Here we go. That's the one we've already got. I'm almost positive. It is. This is the one we've already got. Oh, sweet deal. Oh, that's so much nicer. It's going to be way faster than I thought then. So I put, let's see, you, and you, and you, and Pearl, and then a book. Yes. Start your binding. Bind and do the things I need while I fill up my chalky milk. The Draven needs more chocolate milk. It is doing it. It's just slow. It's taking one of the 3 components. Oh, it's nighttime. Let me go sleep again. Keep the bees producing. Oh, let's check on this thing over here. How are we looking? 88%. Okay. Then we'll worry about doing nitro for the rest of them. I did not realize it was going to take that long. I would have done some of those already. That's on me. Hey, Buff. My chip's in your way, darling? It's okay. You can come up here, Squirt. Buffy likes chewing on chip bags. It's very weird. It's very weird. You are very weird sometimes. Yes, you are. I love you, though. Hello. All right. What is it? Oh, you want some treats? Okay. I'm going to get Buffy some treats real quick. Nobody look at my butt. Come in, Buff. Hey, Mr. Midnight. Hey, buddy. Hey, Buff. Here you go, darling. There's some treats. There you go. That's what you was looking for. Boy, this is not a fast process. I'm glad we had it built already, though. And a minute now. $95. Okay. Hey, the Dijin thing's done. Okay. Woo, that did drain some juice out of that. Holy smokes. That's a concern. Alright, so there's the thing. And then there's another one, and another one, and another one, and a pearl. It does eat the books up. That's why I couldn't find any books. Alright, cool. So there's one. Let's put that in there. I'm done with my book there. This is at 98. Now my concern is that, of course, I could always turn off the SPS and run the mechanism reactor, fusion reactor, into this power source. So I have all the antimatter I need now, so I could do that. There we go, our first one. All right, let me break these. Now I only have the level pipes as well, so I'm assuming I'm going to have to make the pipes to transmit more power as well. So we'll probably have to do both of those. Okay. And then we're looking for nitro. Those good treats? Good girl. The pipes I don't think were as hard. Okay, so I'm going to need some of these crystals, right? That's where I was running into. Let me check to be sure. What am I looking for? This thing. So to make this, I've already got one. So there's one of them. Two. Oh, okay, there we go. We ran out of the whatever the other was. These things. Yeah, this is where I need these. To get these, I need block of blazing crystals. To get blazing crystals, I have to put blaze rods in there. Okay, that's not that bad. That I should be able to do. That should be super fast. 2 stacks of those should be enough. And it should not take us long. Oh, I took it all apart. Crap. I gotta put it all back together again. I should have made these first. My bad. My bad. We gotta make them first. I apologize. Put up. Dirt. Oh, other thing's done. Hang on, let me go grab it before it despawns or something. Okay, now I gotta connect these. Well, I get 2 of these I guess I could put up there already. That's cool. I don't know if it makes a difference only having 2 of them, but... 'tis what it is, I guess. That. And then we're just going to pump a bunch of these in real quick. Wait, is there a way to do a block of these? I wonder if you could do it in a block form. Hold on a minute. Let me check some. This might be way faster. It is! Oh, we're just going to do that then. Hold on. That's a way better idea. Funk. I can break them down. That's way faster. Let's do that. That's 9 per shot. That's 900% more efficient. Victory! Reese says, your burrito video has... I said 10 billion. God, I wish. Ah, the burrito. What a memory. By the way, guys, thanks for coming by and hanging out today. I haven't asked yet. If you wouldn't mind, it would be super cool if you wouldn't mind consider clicking that like button. We had our big charity stream this past Tuesday. The charity donation link is still pinned to the top of chat. That is still open through the remainder of the month. So I am doing $10 liquor shots for every $10 donated. I do a shot. If you donate 20, I can do a mystery bag instead. And 100% of all donations do go to support the Friends of Oak Ridge Animal Charity Shelter, which we've already broken our original goal of 500. So just trying to take it over the top at this point. So if you have it within your ability to do so, it would be super cool if you'd consider it. But if not, that's okay. I still appreciate you coming. And I do want to thank everybody who came by and popped in for the charity stream. We had a lot of fun. Played a lot of games. Did a lot of Minecraft. But overall, it was good times. So thank you for being a part of that. I appreciate it. All right, I feel like I'm almost probably got enough here, but I'm almost got a stack, so I'm just going to finish it off to be on the safe side. Because I got to turn these into the next block, which is the red crystal block. This is so much faster upgrading these things. These things used to take a while. Okay. Oh, grab that. All right, so I got 65. So I needed blocks of nitro. So for that, I need these. Okay, so I need redstone, nether stars. I used nether stars. I used all of our nether stars, didn't I? That's a problem. Nope, I got some going. I've still got them making downstairs, so there we go. Hey, no problem, Miss Herbs. Thanks for popping by. Hope you have yourself a great night. We will see you soon, hopefully. Redstone. Red. Put that in there as well. Whoops. I hit a wrong button. Oh, I hit F button. That explains it. Redstone. Rude stone. Which is like redstone, but very rude. Alright, so I need 2 blocks of redstone. I can just use 1 stack of that. Okay, so we need 1 of these, 2 of these. Bye, Miss Herbs. That gives 16. That's not bad. Oh, not 2 of those. Give me 1 of those back. That. Ba-doop. 1, 2. 1, 2. This is... Well, I'm glad we can do these in blocks. It's way faster. 1, 2. I'm just gonna make what I think is enough to do what we're looking to make. I'm not going to do all of these blocks because I might need them for something else. So we'll make maybe 3 stacks of these crystals. That should be more than enough, I would hope. But if not, we can always come back and make some more. We'll have some more of these things here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that should give me 3 full stacks. Oh, maybe more. I may have miscounted there. That's okay. I'd rather be over than under. Got to get up to get down. Okay. So we're still trying to make these things. I need... See, I made 2, so I have 7. I need 14 more of these nitro capacitors. All right, we've got those. That's boss. Okay, so we got 19 of the nitro capacitors. But I also need to make 9 of these. So I'm going to need 9 more nitro capacitors. Nice. Very nice. Oh, wow. Actually, I only needed 1. It makes 12. My math was bad. Okay. Boop. Clean those out. Clean all those out. Okay, let's get the power up here first. There's that. That. Ba-doop. 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 All right, so this is going to be nitro. So hopefully that will greatly increase our speeds. That. Let's go make the other one. For stream for a while. Hey, well, that's all right. Well, welcome back. 1. I don't need these anymore. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1 more than 6. That's 7. Which is the number we needed. Pop, 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 pop. All right. All right. We've upgraded to the highest one possible now. What am I doing? Go away. Okay. Here's what I need. Now I need to get 1 of these, 1 of these, and 1 of these. And we'll see how fast that goes now. You. Well, it's a little faster, but it's still going to take some time. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and sleep so the bees will keep being. Bee terms, I don't know. Okay. So now we can go back to finish our dimensional thingamabobbers we were making. Because we did that with the occult stuff. That's dimensional storage, something or others. Well, wait a minute. Dimensional, why did it not pull that in here? Dimensional crystal flux. There we are. Oh, it's making me manually pull it again. All right. Okay, so those 2 we needed. So all we need is emerald and soul sand, and we'll be done with this hard one. Okay. Now we're going to look at the next hard one. Okay? This is where I'm going to need your guys' help. All right? It's this one, Master of Space. Master of Space. Now, I'm pretty sure I have all of these things except for the vial of searing expulsion. But I don't know how to make the pressure chamber work. That's where I'm going to need your help. So let's go take a look. Wait, hang on a second. Do I have that? Hey, there we go. Okay. Are they getting enough power? They're getting... Oh, God. Yeah, I've got as much power as it can get. I believe the issue here is that the flux is just not able to pull out as much power. Does that help? Well, that helped a little bit. Yeah, I just don't think the flux can transmit as much power as this is trying to pull, is the problem. So these things can do more power than flux is able to do it. So that's bypassing the limit and the surge, which definitely sped it up. But I think that's about as high as it's going to go. And now we have no power left for a storage system. That's a problem. By doing that, it makes all power go to that. I was concerned with that. So I have to put the limit back on. So that way I can have access to my storage. I'm going to have to let this go a bit slower. Even still, it's not going any slower than when it was spirited. So it's still worth doing that. Okay. So here's the pulsating black hole. All right, so we've got some of these things. I need antimatter, a nether star, and another antimatter. So I need 2 antimatters, 2 different kinds. So there's one. There's the other. 1 star. I can spare 1 star. There's a nether star. And then the other thing it's saying I already have is a micro missile, which we found those earlier in a chest. So I had a couple of those. Okay. And let's see. So there's that one. I put that at the top now. That, and that. That's 4 of the 9 components we need for this thing. Let's get them all. And then once we have all 9, we can figure out how to make the pressurized chamber work. Okay. So I need an ME quantum ring. Now, I put a lot of the components together for this. Some of these things might even be done. I guess not. Quantum. ME quantum ring. Okay, so I've got most everything put together. I just need this middle thing. It's easy enough. Okay, cool. That was easy. Quantum ring. Most of those components we already had from when we were making the other thing. WW says I had a monthly sub for about a year. Is there a time limit that I have to... No, not at all. Whenever you sign back up, it just continues from where you left off. So no worries there. It happens. All right, so even though I've got one of these now... Oh, I guess it's saying I don't have it because it's over in the other chest. So now I need a nuke. I think I made that, didn't I? I guess I didn't. I got a lot of the parts together for these things. Nuke. Nuke. Why you say I don't have what I need? Why you gotta hurt my feelings like this? Oh, I need to make 1 more of those, okay? Nuke. Okay, we've got the nuke. Nuke is done. After the nuke, I need a infinity nuke. Oh, okay. Infinity nuke. Oh, no! Ew. We've got to make those. That's I already made that. I started this process already because I knew this was going to suck. So we got the ether already. That's the tank I got from the Wither. So I'm going to need some TNT. That's dynamite. TNT. I have 2. That is not enough TNT. How many did I say? 4? Plus a few extras. So I got that. I'm going to need... Well, here, I'll just do this. There's my 2 nether stars. I need a range. Could have sworn I made the 12 already. I did. I made a couple of the 12s because I had those earlier. So I need a block of diamond, which I can do. And then I need my ether gas. Ether gas. Oh, it's not going to do that. I got to look up tank. Tank. Tinkity tank. There you are. Okay. So there's all the stuff I need for juices. Is this thing empty? Oh, it's already got some ether gas in it. Sweet deal. I may not even need to put any more in there. Wait, what's the pattern again? diamond at the bottom, then 2 stars, then this thing. It's not moving, so there's not enough ether gas. Okay, ether, get a bucket. Bucket! I only need 1 bucket, but that's okay. Bucket! It's not enough. Bucket! Bucket! There we go, that's enough. Sweet deal. I can save this for later. Where's it at? There it is. Alright, wait. Did it stop working? Oh no! It ran out of power! Gah. Why must power be such an issue? I don't understand it. I've never had this problem with flux before. Where I have an ungodly amount of power, but it's not pulling it out. Maybe it's something with this down here. I wish there was a way to increase the amount of power. Maybe it's this thing I need to look at. Did that help? No, it did not. I think that other thing upstairs is stealing all my power. It's not that, it's that it seems that the flux system can only transmit a certain amount of power throughout the network at a time. So if I have something using a ton of power, I'm using up all the bandwidth, if you will. And so there's no power left to go to any of my other machines. I even have this one set at a higher priority. It should be at priority 2. Yeah. But it's not working. It's not getting any juice because that other machine is stealing it all. See if that helps. There we go. I turned the bypass on this one. Do I have Herculean storage? I do. I have, that's basic, Herculean, basic, Herculean. So I got 3 Herculeans. And then on top of that, I have this thing, which holds like 1,000,000 times the amount of a Herculean. The problem is the flux system can only pull out so much power at a time. Like this one's putting power in, which I guess I could do that too. I don't think that matters. But this is pulling power in from 3 different places, and this is pulling power out of storage, but it can only pull so much at a time. So the more flux points you have, if 10 of them are using that entire bandwidth, you try to run another 11th machine, there's no power left to go to that one. This one's sucking up all my juices. No, another flux point won't help. Because I'm already using, there's already enough power moving through. Let's put it this way. Imagine if you have a faucet on the outside of your house. And you have a hose that connects to it that has 8 ends. Right? You can add another hose that has 2 more ends, but only so much water can pass through that faucet at a time. So it doesn't matter how many flux points I connect to that faucet, only so much power will pass through that faucet. So if I have 100 hoses connected, or 100 flux points, all of them can't get power at the same time because there's that clinch point where the faucet is. So only so much is going to start to fill some of the hoses, and there's nothing going to be left for the other hoses. So there is that. Do I know how to use a laser drill? I do. I actually have tutorials on it if you need one. What was I doing? Okay. My nose is itchy. All right, we got our infinity nuke. It's done now. Let us continue. Now my system has no power. So I got to go back down and turn off this one in order to get power on the other one. Because as soon as I make one a priority, it means there's no power left to go to the other flux points. Every time I add a flux point, that means another flux point's not going to have power anymore. Boy, that's going to be a problem. I may have to wait until this thing finishes. This thing's not even getting any power now. Okay. What did I turn on? Power surge. Probably leave that. Maybe that's where the... Thank you very much, Jess. I appreciate that. Put a lot of time into this world. Oh, you're fine, fruitcake. Right. Again, we're at the same point. Only so much power can pass through the flux system at a time. Again, another... Well, that's the thing. As soon as I added a flux point, this flux point stopped working. Adding another flux point's not going to help because it's just going to take power away from another one that I'm already using. And that's what just happened when I prioritized power down to the machines downstairs here. As soon as I turned this one as a priority, another one lost power because only so many of them are going to go at a time. And I accidentally pulled that out. Well, I guess I'm going to have to do these off camera because this is just using up too much of my power currently. And now I have to try to figure out how to get power back in here because something now is not putting any power into that. And I don't know what it is. Trying to reset that for a little bit. See if that helps. Now I've got no power in here. How am I going to get power? This is already set as priority 3. I don't understand why that one's not getting power now. This thing's not even sending power, so I don't know why this is not getting power. Oh, let me put this nuke away before I forget about it. Oh, there we go. It's finally back. Okay, there we go. All right, so that's there. Okay, so let's see. Now that we have that done, we are next looking... Let's see. What am I missing? I made that, I made that. So now I need the lightning bomb, which that should be... How do you make a lightning grenade? Oh! Oh, this is the thing where I'm stuck. I think, wasn't it? Weather container. Okay, so here's the problem I ran into. So I made a weather container. I have that right here. This is my weather container. So I need to somehow... What's this? This I can make, can I? I had a whole bunch of gem dust. What happened to my gem dust? Didn't I have gem dust? How do I only have one now? I could have sworn I made one of those. What's that thing called again? It's called a vial. Could have sworn I made the gem dust already. Okay, let me try that again. How do you make gem dust? I made one. Gem dust is salvaging. So I need a salvaging... Do I have a salvaging table? Okay. I need a salvaging table. How did I get it before? Maybe it was a reward. Salvaging table. I need 2 dust for that. Well, how do you get the dust if I need the table to get the dust? Oh, wait, here we go. By dropping any gem in the world and making an anvil fall on it. Oh! Oh, that's easier. Oh, that we can do that. I think I have some of those gems still. At a poth. Yeah, I can grab some of these gems here. Let me see, I got a couple of those. Grab one of these. I needed like 4 dusts. And then it said an anvil. Oh, look, anvil right there. Convenience. Don't need that. I don't know where those came from. Drop an anvil on it. Okay. You. Oh, it did make a dust. That's pretty good. I can do that. I wonder if I can do more than one at a time. Hey, I could. Sweet deal. Should probably make one of those things in case I need to use that in the future. All right. There we go. Awesome. Okay, so now I'm trying to make a vial of something or other. Here we go. Oh, it makes 2 of them. I have a spare one for later. Delicious. So 3, 6, 7, 8. I only need 1 more component. Then I got to figure out how that works. So I need to make a lightning bomb. So here's where I ran into the thing. I have to get a weather container thunderstruck. Not the song. But I need to somehow turn my regular weather container into a thunderstruck one. But to do that, I need 2 glowstone and a weather container blue when the rain begins to fall. But there's no recipe for that. Oh, wait, here it is. So I need weather container my only sunshine to get that one. There's no recipe for that one. So all of these require me to have the other bottle, but I don't know how to get that bottle. So what is this from? Evil Craft. Do I have a book for that? Oh, I got a lot of books for that. Okay, cool. Is it in here? Powers of blood, weapons. No, let's try over here. Some type of weather bottle. Weather container. Here we go. Hard to integrate the natural balance. Dark gems, a glass bottles. Yes, I made that. Also discovered certain items can be empowered using the special properties of thunderstorms. Powered when they are directly struck by lightning, but it seems very unlikely to predict where it's going to happen. These temples seem some kind of energy. Maybe I can find some way to detect this and discover new temples in the world. So I've seen 1,000 of these. I just don't know how to use it to turn the bottle. Like, environmental... Maybe I have to put my bottle in one of those things? And it'll give me a bottle of some kind? Maybe? What's that popping up there? Is that blood? It could be blood. That's a blood machine. Either way, I still have to have water of some kind. It doesn't really say how to do it. Whether it's containing these bottles can be reactivated when the bottles are thrown against something. It might be more interesting to use them to craft several other neat things, which is what I'm trying to do. So I guess I need to find one of those and see if I can figure out how to do it. All right. Now I want to say there's one over here. It may take us a minute to find one, but they're everywhere, so it shouldn't take too long. Nope, that's a pillager thing. Oh, I think that could be one right there. I don't think I have a waypoint this far, do I? Aha, it isn't. Excellent. Okay. So here's one right here. It's already got a thing in it. So do I just put my bottle in there? Wait, how hard was it to make that? I don't think it was that hard to make that bottle. Do I cue it? Oh! Oh, it's doing a thing. Okay. Well, that could be way easier than I thought. All right. My only sunshine. Sweet. Ew, it went black. Oh, it's charging again. Okay. Cool. That was not as hard as I thought it was going to be. I thought that was going to be way more entailed. Delicious. Well, we had rain for 5 seconds. That's weird. And there was an elephant. Okay. So now that I have this, I'm back to needing the yellow one. So I need the thunderstruck one. So I need to turn this one into a... Yes. So that'll turn mine into the blue one. No, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one. That one, that one, that one, yellow one. There's the yellow one. Okay. And then lightning bomb is this thing. Oh, it gives me 8 of them. That's cool. And I only need 1 to make this guy. Delicious. Okay, we have all 9 parts of that now. So here's we run into a snag. I have to do something with the pressure chamber. And I don't know how much pressure do I need? Like, I don't know. And how do I get them in that specific order in there since it doesn't give me the ability... Like, does it matter, the order? Let's go down there and take a look. So every time I start running stuff into here, these explode. But I don't know how to tell how much is in here. Or how to get items in. But I don't know how to put the items in. Because it doesn't let me put anything in here. And these are the ports it told me to make in the instructions. But it doesn't tell me how to put stuff in here. It won't let me put anything in any of these blocks. So how do I get stuff inside of this? So I go around the back and I got the things connecting to that. I've had pressure going, but like I said, they explode. I need an Omni hopper. Okay, I don't know what that is. Let me see if I can make one. Omnidirectional hopper? Is that what you mean? So I can make one of those. Okay. Do I stick it on this? I'm going to pretend to stick it on this. On that? Well, that's weird. Is that right? Oh, okay. Well, it's not putting the things in it, though. It only put one thing in. How do I get the rest of them in there? Did I use the wrong hopper? No, the star is just in here. Apply more pressure to the pressure chamber. Number of items being transported. Oh, okay. So I need more coal. Let me grab some coal here. This is where all the explosions will start. These just start blowing up, and I tried looking for better hoses, maybe, but that didn't seem to stop anything. So I got 6 of these things all cooking, and they're pumping smokes into this, and it's not even going up. Maybe, does it take a minute, maybe? Ouch, God, my itchy today. Okay, well. Oh, this has started to move. That's a good sign. Is that all the parts? I need that too. Okay, so that's everything now. Is it squishing it? This isn't moving. Is this supposed to be moving? Oh, the pressure's going up, so that's good. You need a security upgrade on the combustion things. Okay, what's a security upgrade? AE, mechanism. Is that this thing? That's a remote. That's not it. That's this thing. Oh, Lord. Not in my book. Hang on. This thing. What is this? What is this? How many of these do I need? Do I need one for everything? What is this? I can probably make a bunch of these, right? There's 8 of them. Okay. And then I need to make 9 of those. Okay, I'll make 9 of those then. All right, there's 9 of those. How do those go in here? Do I just have to put 1 in each? Like this? Is this right? I'm going to put them in there and assume this is right. I know there's a delay. Okay, so it's on there. Do I need one in here too? I should probably put one in here so my machine doesn't blow up. Oh, it's went up a little bit, I think. It has gone up a little bit. Okay, cool. Damn you, chalky milk. Why must you get empty? Insufficient pressure. I know, it's worked. Okay, now it's saying insufficient pressure. What does that mean? Oh, it's just not up there yet. I have to have a base volume of 432. Okay, cool. So I just need to get this up to 432, and then I'll be at the base pressure. That sounds right. That's the size of it, yes. All of my things are in there now, so how do you get the things out? Where do they come out? Do they come out the bottom one? Maybe they come out the bottom one. Or maybe they put it back in this one. I could just spit it back out the hopper, I guess. I don't know. It's all science, and I don't understand it. Boy, has this thing become useful once I learned that they screwed with the clay recipe, and you can't break clay blocks down to clay in the crafting table anymore. Which, again, I have no idea why that would be important. I need another hopper down here. Oh, okay. I could probably do that. I don't remember that being hard to make. Omni hopper. That doesn't look like it worked right. Hold on a minute. Why would you do that? Come on, get down here. It will not let me put it... Oh, there we go. It was being hesitant. Is there a way to get this to... Export. So I want export on, right? Because I want it to come back out. I believe that's probably correct. I'm going to put one of these on here, too. Oh, wait. Okay, won't let me put one of those on there. So I'm guessing this one has export... This one doesn't... Oh, here we go. This one is export off. So I guess it'll come out the bottom one. So my options are off or on. Those are the only options. I got round robin or off. So, I mean, there isn't another option outside of that. So I either want round robin on or I want it off. That just says how it works. That was pretty That doesn't give us any direction. Okay, so it should spit out into one of these, right? Okay, I'm going to put one on the round robin and one not, and then we'll see if it comes out somewhere. Look at my pressures. How we doing? Under pressure. Ding, ding, ding. Oh, we're getting there. 3/4 of the way, kind of. Kind of. Huh. So my issue is I don't know how I'm going to get enough emerald by tomorrow. Just because it would take hours to set up something that would produce enough emerald to get it by tomorrow. By the time I get it done, I wouldn't have enough time to get them. As irritating as it is, if I get all the way to the end and the only thing I don't have is an emerald, I'll probably pull it out of creative. Only because, I mean, if I let the game run for another week, I'd have enough emerald, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? It's not like I don't know how to make it. I'm just waiting on enough emerald to show up. All right, what do we got? Still working on it. I guess I'll give this some time and come back in a minute. Okay, so let's see. What else are we working on? So I'm working on that. I'm done with this now. This one, we need the emerald and things. What else does that leave us with for the stars? Okay, so that one's done. That one's done. This I'm going to charge tomorrow. Patrick Star we have to do. These ones are done. Okay. This is the one we're working on right now. We have all the components. All right. So now we have to get to the worst part of this entire playthrough. I have to build a 9x9 grid in here for create, which is the most depressing thing I can possibly think of at this point. Even more so than AE, which, you know, if you know my hatred of AE, you know that's a lot. So I have to somehow deal with create. But I don't know much about create because the few times I've done it, I hated it. And I only get so far into it before I just get frustrated and quit. Because that's the kind of guy I am. So, why do I have the bees? Equal. Why did equal pull up bees? That's intriguing. Well, I have all the stuff for this, so I don't need this anymore. Let's clear that off of there. Oh, let me go make sure it's still making stars. Hi, Midnight. What's up, buddy? Oh, my goodness. What was that big squeak for? Chubby boy? Hang on, give me a minute. I gotta restock this. So, oh, wait a minute. Actually, I don't need stars anymore. I forgot. We have our stars are done. We finished with stars. Oh, sweet. What would make hellish metal? Blazewood, right? They would make hellish. Hellish will give me soul sand. We pull this out, put that in there, and then that'll give me soul sand. So I can do that. I'm going to need more of these things. An FE motor. Okay, cool. We'll look for that for sure. If there's an easier way to do it than the long, boring, horrendously bad, normal way Create does things, then yes, I would like that, please. That's why I was waiting on you guys, because I had a feeling some of you out there have put yourself through the pain of Create way more than I have. and would probably know more about it. Because I looked at it, and I was kind of at a weird spot, because I'm like, I could keep trying, or I could put my head in a microwave, and that seemed more fun to me. So I figured I'd wait. Okay, now let's see what this is doing. None yet? Or I've already got it chosen. That's probably making blaze rods. Okay, cool. All right, that's going to make me... That's going to make me that. Okay, so... create. So the first thing I need to do a 9 by 9 square is 81 of the things that make up the 9 by 9. But there's a bunch of these on here, and I don't know which one it is. Which one of these is the thing that puts stuff together? You know what I'm talking about? That builds the big, stupid, non-needed crafting table of asininity? I tried to Google that, but it didn't pull up anything. So, what's the block called that you build the 9 by 9 grid out of? A crafter? Okay. Let me just see if I can find that. Midnight, you put your butt right in the kitty treats. What are you thinking? Is that this thing? Mechanical crafter? That's create, so I'm guessing that's it. Are any of these other create? I want to make sure I'm not doing anything. No, those aren't create. So I need this. Okay, well, it makes 3. Let me make more crafting tables just to make sure I got enough of those. And I need a bunch of these. Oh, fuck balls. You have to actually make the things with more stupid create things? Wait, what is this? Manual item application. You put some wood down. A brass ingot turns into one. How do you... That sounds easier. How do I do that? How do I slap a brass... Do I have a brass ingot? I don't know if I have any brass. Have I ever made brass? Ooh, I don't have any brass. That's not good. How does one get brass? Brass dust. Ugh. Really didn't want to crush a million things either. I got brass bees, but that would take too long to set up. Yeah, I don't have any brass, though, which means I got to crush a bunch of other stuff. Should have known. It was going to add more stupidity. Okay. Is there any other way to make brass other than that? That might be easier. Well, I'm not using that, so that's not it. I don't have an alloy kin. I don't have an arc furnace. So a metal press, energized smelter's the same thing. Same thing. Induction smelter. Induction smelter. Do I have an induction smelter? Zinc and copper. That might be better. Yeah, well, it became useful because they screwed with the clay. I'll tell you what I'm talking about. In any other pack I've ever played, put a clay block in here, and you could turn it into clay balls. But for some reason, they've turned that recipe off now. You can't just turn clay blocks into clay balls. You turn clay balls into clay blocks all day long, but you can't switch them back. Alright, I'm pretty sure I have an induction smelter somewhere in here. Magma crucible. Induction smelter! Sweet! So that was a brass and zinc? Something in zinc. What was the thing again? Induction smelter. Induction smelter. Zinc and copper. Copper, okay. I hope I have some zinc. I don't know how much zinc I've got. Ooh, I do not have a lot of zinc. I wonder how many of these I'll need. Oh, I've got some blocks of zinc. Sweet. Okay, I got more than I thought. So we'll take 2 stacks of zinc and 2 stacks of copper. And that's a better ratio. Okay, induction smelter. Power on. It's not the fastest, but it'll get it done. I need to pour more chalky milk. Boy, this jug is sweating. Getting soaking wet, just holding it in the air. So, hey, I got some new chips to try today. I thought I'd wait for you guys. Loaded taco flavored. Check that out. Loaded taco flavor. Never seen these Doritos. Whew, that smells like a taco. That smells exactly like a taco. It smells pretty good. All right, let's try one out. That's all right. It tastes like if you just had the ground beef with the taco seasoning in it. It tastes like that. It tastes like you were making taco filling and you just took a spoonful of the taco meat with the seasoning in it. And of course the chip tastes like a hard shell taco. I bet dipped in sour cream those would be better. Using those to make nachos. I bet that would be pretty boss. Alright, I also got to make these things. What are these things? Iron plate. Okay. Grab some platinum. Oh, I've got a hammer ready to go. Sweet. I don't even have to do that. Is that an iron plate? No, that's an iron dust. That's an iron plate. All right, so there's 4 iron plates. I'm going to need 81 of these. I had 15. Okay, how do I get this? Rose quartz. Oh, good, you can just make it. That's awesome. And what was that machine? Put it in a enrichment chamber. I've got that too. Somewhere. In here. Well, I thought I did. There it is. Oh, hell, I was already making some. I didn't even know that. I got 49 over there. Delish. Head start for the win. Wonder what I was making those for. Must have had to use rose quartz for something else recently. That's okay. That's an easy way to do that. Chips are okay. I legit think I'm going to get some sour cream after the stream and try dipping it. Bigger reactor. Hell yeah, Lex. It's good sauce right there. I'm getting 2 for each of these, so that's not a bad turnaround. Keep that going. Alright. I'm making these. Whack. 69, 79, 80, 81. Alright. So I've got enough electron tubes. That part's done. I'm pretty sure I have enough of these, but just to be on the safe side. I know I do now. So, you said this has to be stripped? How do you make stripped wood? Stripped wood. What's the easiest way to make stripped wood? Huh. Well, I can use blue juice. That's one. I've got blue juice. A lumber bee. Huh. Well, looks like blue juice is the easiest one. A cutting board. What is a cutting board? Maybe I could try a cutting board. Let me put this. No, come back. Oh, this makes 3. I didn't even think about that. I don't even need as many as I thought I did. I made way too many electron tubes. I wasn't even paying attention to that. Cutting board. Oh, that's pretty easy to make. I set that on the ground, and then it said wood, right? Any wood hopefully will work. Oh, well, all right. Well, that's pretty easy. While we're waiting on those other things to get done, I'll do some of these real quick. So if I get 3 apiece from them, then I really just need about 30. That'd give me 90. It's a little bit more than the 81 I need, so approximately around there. Already halfway there. Whoa, living in a prayer. I'll take my hand. Hey, Bobby. What are you crying about? I've been giving you pets all day. Yes, I have. Tell me I haven't been petting you. Kitty's over here saying I don't even pet him. Problem is, he comes over and sits next to me and then just meows nonstop wanting pets, which is normally fine. I'll give him pets, but not when I'm being yelled at by some asshat at my job. It makes it difficult when there's a cat yowling in the background. All right, 30. That should be enough of those. We'll pick that up. So I'm done with that. Yes. So let's see where we're at over here. Some of those, throw a few more in, just in case. That's coming. That should be enough. So now I just got to set this down and hit it with that. Sweet. I can probably set a bunch of these down. Hopefully they don't have to be sitting up a specific way. We're going to find out. Sweet. All right. There's some. Oh, there's all those. Whoops. Break those. Put all that away. This thing, this thing, this thing. 63. Close enough. That's 80. That's 90. So that's more than I needed, right? 9 by 9 is 81, right? Excellent. So I have enough now. Sweet. I can just let the rest of that stuff do what it's going to do. No, nighttime. You're the devil. I don't like nighttime. Keeps the bees from working. Right amount of pipes. Nice. Okay. So now I got to go build this stupid thing. Let's go put it together. Excuse me. Is that the right direction? I think so. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I should have counted up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Whoops. Row 7. Row 8. Row 9. Oops, missed one. And 9 more for the fun of it. Okay. All right, so because somebody thought this was better than a crafting table. Okay. So, I need a wrench. I think I made the wrench just when I was knocking out some of the crate achievements. Is it this one? That looks like a create wrench. I have a create wrench. Now, don't I have to have something at the end for it to spit into? I don't remember. I'm vaguely remembering that at all the end it has to spit it into something. Like there's one block here or something like that. I may be wrong about that. I could be wrong. All right, so I've got the wrench. What do I do with the wrench? What's the wrench for? Who am I wrenching? What needs wrenched? Ooh, what's this little dot for? Hello, dot. What's this say? Merge inventories. It goes into the air. Well, putting it in the air is not making the wrench do anything. Directions. Yes, I'm looking for directions. What am I supposed to do with the wrench? Somebody said use a wrench. I have one. You need to make the bottom line go into the crafters. A bottom line go... Aren't they all crafters? Oh, it wiggle. Oh, like this? Point them all to the end? Oh, okay, I can do that. There we go. Like that? So all these go down, and then they spit them into the end, like this. And then it spits it into the air. That's what you're saying? So all of these feed into this. Hopefully that's what you're saying. Because I don't want to change all these damn things. So hopefully it's just the bottom row. It's perfect? Excellent. Perfect is my favorite way to have things. Okay. Now, if I'm correct, I'm sure there's some overcomplicated, idiotic way to make this work, right? So what is the... Don't I need like some type of power source? That's that FE thing you were talking about earlier, Phantom, but I apologize. I forget what you called it. An FE something? I'm sure there's a million things if I just put in FE. Yeah, I was afraid of that. What was the FE thing? You put a chest at the end. Oh, okay, I'll put a chest at the end. I can do that. Draven has a chest. Man boobies. Like that. Okay. FE motor. Okay, thank you very much. I appreciate that. An FE motor. There is no FE motor. Let me just try motor. There's a creative motor, but that needs an all the mod stars. I got an electric motor. Is that what you mean? The electric motor? It would appear I have to have some way to power this to make an electric motor. Hold on, I got to go check my pneumatic craft. I forgot about that. I may have to put more coal in there. Well, nothing's blown up yet. That's a good sign. Pressure. I'm at 1,000,000. How do I know when it's done? There's nothing in my hoppers, so how do I know when this is done? Still got lots of coal here. There's a green line. Is that what I'm trying to get to? Like, is it telling me this is what I need to have to make the thing I'm trying to make? Because I see there's a green spot right between orange and red. You need 5. Okay, that's the green line then. Okay, cool. We'll let that keep going then. All right? Cool. Just wanted to make sure I wasn't, nothing had blown up down there and I'm wasting our time. Electric motor. So I need an electric motor, but to do that, I still have to have this thing working somehow. That's disappointing. But not in any way surprising. So, is there another way to make this work? Or do I have to somehow... How do I make the first ones work? Because it doesn't really say anything in this. Where are we at here? Where's stupid create at? Here it is. So yeah, create, when I went through here, it just said keeps making the things, but it doesn't really say how to put any of them together. Make a windmill. Okay. Let me Google windmill. A windmill. I see a windmill bearing. I don't see a windmill. Which is odd, because I had a windmill of a different type. I wonder why that's not pulling up either. Maybe it's just wind. Maybe am I spelling it wrong? Oh, yeah, this. Wind generator. Oh, that's what I was thinking. Blah, 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 blah. So I need to make... Oh, God, I have to build it? Ugh. God. I hate this mod. She said I need a bearing. Oh, I should be in my crafty table for that. Bearing. Okay, there's a bearing. And then you said in sail frames. I think I have some of those. I think I had to make some. I have 2 windmill sails. Is that it? Wait, there's frames and there's sails. Which do I need both or one of them? I don't. Those are blades. Which one of these do I need? Frame or sails? I need way more of which one? Way more sails. Okay. So there's 68, 66. How do you make a windmill work? Like, I guess I should know. Do I need more bearings too, or is one bearing enough? Like, there's a bearing. Do you just start setting these on top or something? That didn't look very good. I don't think that's going to work at all. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe I have to put it downward or something? She said a lot. She said put it up high like this. Put it up high. Like, how high do I need to build that up to? Right-click the bearing with an empty hand to attach the... Oh, we can just click it right on there? Is it growing it up already? Oh, no, it didn't. It didn't actually do that. That doesn't work. I need... Okay, I'll need more specifics. When you say put it higher up, tell me what it is. You've had me make several different things. So when I need to put something higher up, give me a specifics. So if I need to put the bearing up, I will need something to build with. See, I wish I knew how far away it had to be from this. Like, do I have to have it touching this or something? I remember something with stupid pulleys and water wheels. I remember it completely ruined Rustic Waters 2 for me. Do I have enough room to put it in here? That's a lot of stuff. What in the hell? Why would they build that going underground? That doesn't make any sense. Gotta be honest, that didn't help very much. That's not how you make it. You told me to hit W on it. I did what you said. That's what you just told me to do, man. I'm very confused. I did what you said to do, and then you said that's not it. Is there another W button I'm unaware of on the keyboard that I was supposed to press? Hold on, let me go check out my pneumatic craft again. I'm afraid to leave this alone for too long in case something blows up. Still not there. Is the number still going up? Well, still going up. Listen, if there's one thing I learned a long time ago in this game, 9 times out of 10, the game does not tell you an easy or correct way to do something. That's why I have a YouTube channel. So that I can figure that out for other people. That doesn't surprise me that... What? Wait, hold on. I'm shocked. Create has overcomplicated something that didn't need to be complicated? You don't say. That's the sole purpose of Create, is to overcomplicate things. I could make an extreme crafting table that has the same amount of slots on it, and it takes 1 block, and doesn't need power. Eliminating the need for all of this. Build a pillar, but how far, like, where do I know where to build the pillar from? Because it seemed like it kind of had to touch. Like, do I have to have it touching all of these, or the middle one? Like, how do I know where this thing's supposed to touch? Like, if I set it here, that might be really too far away. That's where I'm confused with right now. Where do I build it? Build it close. Well, I don't want to build it too close either, do I? I'm going to build it here and hope this is enough. Whoops. I didn't mean to do that. All right, I'm going to go that high because that seems high enough. I'm going to break this because that looks stupid. Okay. Now, is there a way to determine which direction this goes? Like I think that's front ways. Is that right? Or is that the spin? How do I add these on there? Wait, no, that didn't work. This, maybe? Connect that. Did I add an extra one on here? I did. I don't think I need that one. How does that turn on? How do you spin that? Hush, buddy. Not now, buddy. Shush. It's enough. Right-click the bearing with an empty hand. Oh, okay. I don't know. Does not have enough sail-like blocks. Oh, maybe the sails have to be longer. Oh, they did kind of have it in a plus sign. Maybe I have to build it in a plus sign. Okay, how about that? Okay, well, that was easy enough. Well, that doesn't look like it's going to do a whole lot, though. Is there a way to speed that up? Make it bigger? Oh, I can slap more on the end of this. Oh, it won't let me add any more on the end of it. Do I have to turn it off to do that? I guess I have to turn it off. How do you turn it off? Oh, like that. Okay. More sails. Okay. I'll go 2 more. And I'll go 2 more on each. Oh, I'm standing on something. I didn't realize that. 2 more. 1, 2. Did I already add it on that side? I did. And then 1, 2. Okay. Oh, that is going a little faster. Okay. Well, that's not too bad. All right. Well, how do you connect? How do I make that run this? I can make it bigger later. First, how do I connect that to this? Do I need the block? Can I break these blocks underneath of it? Is that important? Well, the goal is to get enough power on it that I can make that other powered thing, the FE thing. You can make a square out of it? Oh, it doesn't have to be a plus sign? Oh, okay. That I can do. I didn't know it could be a square. They made a plus sign. I was just doing what was in the ponder thing everybody told me to click on. Hush now. Stop. I may not have enough. I may have to make more of these things. Sail. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, itchy nostril made me go crooked. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, well, I did not have enough sails. Sail. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, standing on something again. I'm like, why did I stop? Okay, there's a big old square. Oh, yeah, the big old squares are kicking. That looks stupid. That straight up looks stupid. Oh, my goodness. Okay, where was I? You need gearboxes and cogwheels, okay? So now I need that. Gear boxes. How do I know which ones I need? There's vertical and regular gearbox. Now I need andesite casings. Now I have to go back and make more stripped stupid things. Okay, back to stupid steps. Hang on, let me sleep. Keep the bees going. What's up, awkward? Well, we're at 5. Is it done? I heard a noise. That's not good. That was a suck noise. I hear sucking noises. Normally I'm into that. But right now, nothing's happening. What's that noise? How do you know if this is working? No valid items in chamber. All my items are in the chamber. But where's my stuff? All my items are in there. I don't have any items left. It took forever to make those items. Interface. Importing. Importing. How do you change this to exporting? Shouldn't there be an export? So both of these are importers. So I need an export. An export. What is this called? Pneumatic craft? I didn't know there were different ones. And of course, if I break it, I'm going to lose everything inside, I bet. This is about to be infuriating. That's for something else. Okay. What is this called? Pressurized chamber interface. Is there a different type of interface for export? Find storage. Trash create. Wow, it doesn't even have that block in here. interface. Okay. Pressure chamber. Let's try that. Pressure chamber valve No, it appears. See, I thought I set them in. How do you? I have to break this and start all over again. It's straight up what has to happen because I have to somehow turn this a different direction. Let me see if I can make one of these so I can see what the difference is. See, that doesn't look like that at all. Those look completely different than what this is, but it's the same block. One side's orange and one side's blue, but these don't have colors at all. But it's the same block. I'm so very confused. Again, I couldn't find any good information on this at all. I guess I just have to break it and try to rebuild it again. Oh, see, there it is. Now it's blue. Did I get... Oh, the finished product. It was inside. I don't care after all. That's all I needed. Sweet deal. Never mind. It was in there. It just couldn't get out. Sweet. I'll just let it put out the rest. I don't need pneumatic craft anymore. I'll let that hose itself out. I'm not even going to rebuild it. This is all I cared about was the pulsating thing. Sweet deal. Victory for Draven. Screw pneumatic craft. Adding it to the list of mods I don't like. Highly adding that to the list of mods I don't enjoy. Okay. So, now we're back to this trash. Back to create. Oh, wait. Achievement. I should get that. What do we get? Anything good? An enchantment library. Level capacity 16. I don't know what that is. Interesting. Okay, well, I've never had one of those before. Violence does solve everything. You're 100% correct, Awkward. I love it when a plan comes together, even when the plan is wrong. So what was the thing you said I needed? Vertical something or other? What are they called? We were looking at them. I needed to make something. You said make some of both, but I forget what they were called. What's the create trash I need to make the windmill work? I forget the name. I'm looking back in chat, but for some reason I'm not seeing it. Gearboxes. Thank you very much. Alright, so you said make some of each. Any idea how many of each I might need? Just, give me an idea. Andesite alloy. I've got a bunch of that. Okay. And then I need logs. And I need cutting board. Ten of each? 10 of each I can do. So that means I need 20 of these. That was not right. Wait, let me switch these around here. How many have I got there? 13? Okay. Let me get closer. They'll go into my inventory. Keep track of that. Alright, there's 20. Okay, I got 20 now. Get rid of the rest of these. Whoops. Put one down by accident. I have to go to this. That, I don't know what tree bark is for, but okay. And then this, and then this. I need to set these down, and I need to smack them with andesite. Andesite. So I can vein mine it? Nope, only does one. Okay. Alright, I got 20 of these. Hey, that's an achievement, or part of an achievement. Okay. So you said 10 of each of these. One. Oh, I should... Oh, it would appear that I need more little coggity things. How do I make those? There's 52. Let's hope that's enough. Probably not, though. All right, so there's 10 of those ones. Oh, I just got to make 20 of the first one. Okay, that makes way more. Why you no make enough? Oh, I ran out of more of these. I need some of these. There's some of those. I need some of these. No, I need the little coggity wheels again. So 6. I'm going to need 12. No, it's 4-piece. I'll need 24. And I need to go to these. Build those. I made too many. I don't know what I'm doing, but okay. Still only let me make 5. I had 20. I don't know what happened to the other one. So I'm getting 9 of each. All right, so there we go. So I put one more there. 9 of these become those. Okay. I've got 10 of each. Okay, I have 10 of each. Where do I put these now? I said get 10. Do I need this stone? Should I get rid of the stone or should I leave the stone there? Waiting for you to tell me where to put these things. Put a vertical behind, okay? Vertical. Do I need more vertical? Like, you put a whole bunch of them down there or just one? Make a long shaft down to the floor. Of these? Make a long shaft of these? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I don't have enough. I'm going to need more if I'm supposed to go all the way down to the floor. Hold on. Well, I could probably do that in my inventory. Okay. So I'm building how many more of these I need? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. Okay, so there we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. So I got that part down. I feel like this stone's in the way. I'm going to break some of these stone. Okay, now that I did that, now what do I do with these ones? I'm assuming I run these this way? Was that right? Is that running it now? It looks like it's connected. I can break the stone. Okay, good. Let me get rid of the stone. The stone looks ugly and it doesn't seem to serve a purpose now. Let me get rid of that. Oh, there goes a kitty. Okay, so is it connected? Is that it? Is it working now? How do I know if it's working? I thought there was stuff in here that spun that you could see if it was working. I need a cogwheel on the last one. Okay, I can do that. Cogwheel. Does it have to be a big one or a little one? Does it matter? I have both. Ow! Oh, it kicked me into the ground. I didn't put 2 of those up there, did I? I feel like that's one too far. Let me try. Let me go back one. Like this. Is that working now? Like, should I put more small ones? Should I go all the way up with the small ones? How do I know if this is working? Everything's spinning, so I feel like it's working. Is that it? Is it done? I'm done with this? Please tell me I'm done with this. It's a lot like shoving ice picks under my fingernails. I take it back. I'm kidding. That would be more fun. Let me go ahead and find my bed. Okay, so we said we're done. I'm done with these things. Okay. Put stuff in it. Okay. So, all right. So that means if we're going to put stuff in it, which, giggity, that means now I need to make the Patrick Star. So that requires this shape. And some of these are concrete and some of these are concrete powder. So let me pull out, I made all the colors already. I got ahead on that because I knew I was going to need to make them. And concrete's super easy to make. So there's pink, purple, lime green, green. Yeah, those are the 4 colors that I needed. I think that's all the colors, right? Magenta, green, lime green, pink, and more magenta. Okay. So I need to make one of these things. Down the crate, need a button to activate it once you put the items in. Okay, I'll have you show me how to do the button once I get this done. Okay, alright, so, now I have to put this up here. The problem is some of this has to be turned wet, and some of it doesn't. So let me put this stuff up there that's dry first. Let's see here. So, pink concrete is second from the top. Wait, powder? Let me make sure that's powder. Powder. Second and third from the top middle. Okay. Second and third from the top middle is that. And then 1 down to the left, skip 1. Okay. 1 down to the left, skip 1. And then to the right, second from the last on that row. Okay. And then that appears to be all the dry pink. Okay, so now we're going to magenta. Go to magenta. And magenta, so from the second one down to the left is 1. Who made this? Second to the left. Oh, down 2 from the middle. Okay, I can do that. Down 2 from the middle is that, and then 1 to each side of that. 1 to each side to that. And then from the 1 up from that, it's 3. Okay, so 1 up from that, it's those 3. And I think I've already got... I don't have that one. So let's... Oops. So from the last one, up 1. From the last one, up 1. Yes. Okay. And no more of those down here. Okay. And then, so that's the top part. Then we're going to go to green. Okay, green. Let's see. So 3, oh no. So down 1 angle each side. U and U. And then down 1 angle each side again. U and U. And then, isn't that right? Wait, did I do that right? Yeah, down 1 angle, and then straight down. Down 1 angle and straight down. Straight down, straight down. Made this recipe so complex. I prefer the term stupid, but yes, you can use complex as well. So that one is there. And over 2 is another one. And then all the way, already got that one and that one, so that's good. And the 1 straight down from that. Okay, that's all of those. So that puts us with lime green now, which is, there's only 2 lime green and they're done. Okay, so now I need to basically wet the rest of these. We'll start with pink. Whoops, spelled water wrong. My bad. Sploosh. Really? You're just going to do 1 at a time here. Okay, well then we'll do it this way. Either way, works for me. Pink. Okay. All right, back over to pink. All right, so top and then down 1 to the left. Top, down 1 to the left. And then 3 down here. 1, 2, 3. And then 1, 2, 3 all the way to the right. 1, 2, 3. I'm assuming that's going to be a magenta. So it's 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That should be 3rd row down. That's correct. And then 1 up from that green. Okay, that's weird, but all right. Where's this one? Purple, purple, purple. Okay, there we go. Purple, 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 pink. Like there's just 1 on one side. Like it's not the same on either side either, which would be reasonable to assume. All right, then I need 1 here, and I need 1 here. Yes. Okay, I believe that's all the pink now. So now we're going to do some magenta. Let's get some of those. Well, that's not what I wanted, but okay. Sometimes it just doesn't want to spread for you. Okay. Magenta. No llamas. Get back here, you llama prick. It's against the rules. We don't tolerate llamas in this household. Magenta. Okay. So for magenta, I've got 2 down right there. Okay. And then I've got under that pink down and across. Under that pink down and across. And then on this side, it's different. Just down and down. Down and down. I think that's right. We'll hope. And 3 on the bottom of each side. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Yes, that looks like all the magenta. Okay. Now I'm going to do the lime green next because I think I only need 2 of those. All right, so where did those go? So those are there and there. Why? Why did we have to have... Don't even understand it, but okay. Now we need these. No, I'm probably making more than I need to, but it's fine. Really? You're not going to go in every direction anymore? Not going to go to the left? Okay, we'll just do every spot ourselves then. You're waiting on the thing that needs tons of emerald after this? So there's still a couple things we need. I need soul sand. I need emerald. I need to charge up a butt ton of these blocks, which takes like 10 minutes a block. So some of that farming soul sand, and trying to find a way to get emerald tomorrow. As I mentioned, I think we're going to come down to needing emerald. If that's the last thing that we need, I'll pull the block out of creative, which I try not to do in stuff like this. But it's not like we don't know the process. It's just a matter of us. I'm not going to do 3 more episodes where we sit here and stare at emerald waiting for it to count up. It's clearly something I can do. It's just a matter of waiting on it. I'm not going to do that. That's silly. If that's the only thing we come down to. But I'm going to try to do it tomorrow. I'm going to try to leave this running all night and see if we can get enough emerald to do it. All right, so now we're looking at dark green. Which should be these 3 in the middle. And then 1 for the dick. And then on an angle, across both ways. Angle, 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 angle. And then... Is that it? I think that's it. Okay. So I've got that in there. Now somebody said I needed a button to start this. Where do I put a button on this? A button or a lever, I'm assuming? I may have a lever. Can I use a lever? I think I have a lever. Where do I attach this? Can I just attach it to the side or something? Or how do I lever this? So I can put a lever here. Now, did somebody say something about the empty spots? Does that matter? Do I have to do something with that? Or can I just let this go as it goes? You need slot covers. Why? Great. Of course I do. Because why not add another level of stupidity to this? Okay. Slot covers. Which are some type of brass nugget. Okay. Brass nuggets. There's some of those. So I have to put this on everyone that doesn't have something. Okay. There. There. All right. Because I thought it works with... I don't know. Somebody said... I'm just doing what I'm told here. I don't know. Liver. Now, like, if I had the wrong recipe, would it have moved at all? Or is it going to move, get all the way to the end and say, nope, got one wrong? Or is it one of those things where if the recipe's not there, it just won't move at all? Just wondering for future reference. So I have to do this again to make the actual all the mods star, which we can start putting together while we're waiting on Emerald and stuff. Phantom says no. No to which one of those questions? Let's elongate that answer a little bit. No, it wouldn't work. No, it would move at all. Just to kind of figure out which route we're going with that. Bong says it wouldn't move at all. Okay, gotcha. And the worst part of all of this is somebody somewhere thought this was fun. Amazing. Oh, I know I'd rather watch it, but I gotta sleep. I need the emerald bees to keep going. I'm not worried about speeding it up. I'm only ever going to make one more thing on it. I don't want to go through that much effort. Patrick Starr. Okay. Got that one done. Oh, no need to worry about it. It worked. That's all I care about. Okay. So, don't need this. Alright, so I can just leave that going as it is. Oh, yeah, I should probably turn the switch back off, though, right? So, that probably makes sense. Let me turn that off. Okay. Alright. So, let's see where that leaves us. I don't need this anymore. Let's go ahead and get that achievement. Chicka, chicka, chicka. Gave me some type of Master of Patrick. Okay. No, I wasn't mocking the slowness. I was mocking the needlessness for the entire process. Because there's so many mods that just give you a crafting table that's the same size, and then you just build it. The overcomplication is unneeded. Okay, so let's see where we're at now. Burger. So we got this. So the last things I need are soul sand, charging up these things. I need the soul sand and the emerald. The soul sand I can mine. It'll take a while, but we can go work on some of that. I guess I could get some of these charging, right? Like, I mean, now that we're done with everything else, I can go ahead and get one of these going. So at least it's doing something. Working? Working. 1%. Okay. So we're going to let that go. So really, let's go check on our bees. And make sure that everybody's emeralding. Is this chest, that's still full? That's still working. These are jamming. Why are, oh no. It's pulling power away from these things. Alright. We're going to try something else. I don't know if this will help or not. Probably not. I no longer need this thing to run. But if I don't run it... Oh, crap. If I don't, the waste will overflow. I would have to shut off all of these machines in order to transfer power from this into the other network. Because right now, this is running only that. Are builders in this pack, the ones you can use to mine. Not that I'm aware of. There's different things that can auto mine, but they wouldn't provide me emerald any faster than the bees are already doing it. Is there a way to make merged blocks? Yes, but harder. The only other way to make the merged blocks is through Botania, and that involves me gathering tons of mana in order to convert them that way. And you know how it is, planting trees, munch dews, all that kind of stuff is slower than this process here. This is actually the faster of the options that I'm aware of. We can take a look, though. Let's see. Unobtainium. Or here, actually, probably go faster to go this way. So there's the Botania option. This I can only turn... This doesn't change it into anything else. This will convert it into one. Create only turns them into blocks, but you already have to have the stuff. So yeah, this is the easiest way to do it, other than a mechanic. But again, that just turns it into a compressed block, which I don't need. So I just need 28 unobtainiums, and then I need 2 awakened unobtainiums. Now, how do you get that? So to get this, I need unobtainium and vibranium. I've got that. I've got those. What is this block? How do you get this one? Vibranium and unobtainium block. So I only need 2 of those. I should get those. I should do these 2 first. I know the problem's not power, Turtle. The problem is that the Flux network can only transmit so much power at a time. I have power for days. The problem is that every time I run it, it takes power away from one machine to another. This is at full power capabilities. It just can't go any faster. Ah, crap! I took it off again. Hang on. I hate that when you just... I clicked on it to look at the stuff, and it started it all over again. So I'm not even going to bother putting that back on right now, because now I know I need 2 of these. 2 of these. I'm going to make these first, because I only need 2 of them. And then I can start working on converting those while the other ones are going. So I need 2 vibranium, 2 unobtainium, and 2 piglet hearts. Okay. Vibranium. 2 of those. Unobtainium. 2 of those. Piglet blocks. 2 of those. Okay. So I'm going to do these first. That one, that one, that one. Set that down here. And I'm just going to let that do its own thing. We're going to go mine some soul sand, because that's pretty much the only thing I know to do right now. There's... No, the unlimited mode doesn't work, because again, it can only transfer so... Flux can only transfer so much power at a time. Doesn't matter if you increase the amount of power coming into it by 10 times. Only so much can travel through a hose at once. I like to use hoses and waters because it's the easiest to explain. If you have a faucet, it doesn't matter how many hoses and ways you have water coming in and out. It all still has to go through that one faucet. And at some point, there's going to be a buildup. So if the faucet only lets through... let's just say 10% of the power I have stored. And one of my machines, one of my flux points, needs all of that to do what it's doing, which is that transforming thing. That leaves no power left over to go to other flux points. That's the situation that I'm in right now. That thing I'm doing uses so much power, other flux points stop getting power. Because it just can't pull more through that same network. I would have to create a completely another network with a completely different power source, having it run through a completely different power storage method in order to have twice as much going through. That's where I was looking at using the fission reactor downstairs. But if I do that, I have to turn off every other... Yeah, we tried surge mode. It didn't do anything. So if I have to use the fusion reactor, I have to turn off all the other machines downstairs, or else the nuclear waste is going to back up, and then it's going to kill all my bees. This has already happened once. Killed every bee I had everywhere, pretty much. And it just completely screwed me. I spent hours remaking all the bees and resetting it back up again. So I would have to shut off every one of the machines that's connected in order for that to work, which I could do. If I did that, and we took the fission reactor, and the fission reactor only powered this block, then it would be only running this one thing, and everything else would run off of my reactor. Which, I mean, at this point, I don't need anything from the other ones, so it might be beneficial to do that. But without steam, this will turn off automatically. I turn this off, it'll stop producing waste. Same with that one. They're the same. If I turn those, I have to have those turned off, or else the waste will overflow to here, and then I run into a problem. It's going to turn off my SPS, but that's okay. I don't need, I mean, I'm almost at another antimatter, but I don't really need one. So that might be my best bet, would be to turn these off. And then I can convert this to this network, which I have right here, which right now is only powering these two things, would then convert, I could change it over to the other flux on the other machine. So I think I'm going to try that and see what it does, because turning these back on doesn't take but a second. Turn that off. I got to do it fast, though. Turn that off. That stops this automatically because it's no longer getting waste. This should stop automatically. It is stopping as the steam is running out. Of course, this was producing some power from my other network. That's fine. I feel like I should just go ahead and break these to be on. I can always reconnect them. Okay, so this is my lime green network. And I've still got the machines producing fuel for those. It is quite a headache. Yes, it is. So if I take this and switch it to my fusion network, that's now running off the fusion reactor directly. As you'll notice, it didn't speed up because the flux can still only put through so much power at a time, and these can only transmit so much power at a time. These are at the highest there is. So adding more flux points won't help because this can't conduct any more power. So, but that should fix the situation where it's taking power away from my system down here. Hopefully. Yes. These are all running with full power now. So by doing that, we should be somewhat groovy. So again, I have a lot of stuff here. I can add more of these too. Adding another one of these is super easy. Which, with the rate we're going, I probably should. Let's see. Powered centrifuge. I should have several extra. I do. Let's break that. Let's put another flux point in here. Let's convert that over to our blue network. U. Grab some more pipes. Which is U and U. And then I need my pipe wrench. So that one can suck the joy. And then I need 4 speed upgrades. Do I have any left? I do. 1, 2, 3, 4. 2, 3, 4. Okay. So that'll also, so now I've got another one popping items out as well. That's a 4th one now running on that. So that should make a huge difference. I've got 5 of these, but one of these will go through comb faster than this will, especially when I go AFK. When you consider right now I'm at night, so they're not making combs, but this runs all day long. It did increase it? Oh, okay, cool. I'll take that. See, right now I'm sleeping every chance I can so that the bees will keep going, because I have more emerald bees below, which are fully automated already as well, that I want those running. I'll give you examples. So down here, those are uranium. But down here, I've got that one, that one, that one, that one, that one, that one. So I got 8 emerald bees. Those are uranium. 9. So I have 9 rooms of emerald bees. Plus the 5 up here. So I've got 14 rooms with 5 emerald bees each. All of them have maximum productivity thingamabobbers. This one's my clay and dirt. That's because I need, this is mostly just to provide me with clay. And a lot of the leftovers is what I was throwing into that AE thing that gave me the blue sphere. I don't remember the name of it. I'll show it to you when we get upstairs. This is how I'm getting my clay. It's producing other stuff too, but that's fine. Those are sacrificial. Just converting the clay is a hassle. Thankfully, I have that crusher that works. We built it for another reason, but it works for this. But it's still a hassle. Because I can't figure out a way to automate the output of it. So, yeah, this machine here, where you just put items in and it creates the ME condensers. I have just cobblestone going into it. But I've been throwing anything extra in there, like the polished stuff that we were doing. So that's about it, man. All we need are these things to finish up. Don't click a button, Draven. Don't click. That's halfway there. And once I have those, I guess we could go get the rest of the stuff ready to go for that. What was it again? I'm trying to make awakened unobtainium. So I need 2 vibranium, 2 unobtainium, 40 of each element. Did I say 2? 2, yeah, I got you. 2. What am I thinking? Unobtainium. Vibranium. So I'll actually need 4 because I need to make 2 of these. It's 1 too many. Unobtainium. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hi, buddy. Yes, I know. You want pets. You gotta wait till after the stream, bud. Yes, you do. 1, 2, 3. What am I missing? Green. 4. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Actually, I don't need that many, but it'll work. And then a chest. Chest for that. Okay. Okay, so that's going to be that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. And I'm going to set a chest over here for the extras, which is those. And then juice, 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 and juice. And then I'm going to put the rest of those up there. And all this stuff can go away. That's extra. Okay. So all I need now are the middle blocks, and these will be done. This will automatically, then I can make the second one. Then once we have the second one of those, then the rest of it is just charging up these things, which I have to do 28 times. Which seems odd. Didn't I only have to make 28 of them? Why do I have enough? Oh, this is for the other block. Okay, yeah. So I got to make 27 more. We have 1. Once all those are done, we'll be in a good spot. Now, what we can do, I've got 20 minutes left. I can either dig soul sand, or we can start taking the stuff we have and putting it over on the star thing, which I feel like I'd want to do that, right? Let's go ahead and get the stuff up on there. So as we finish things, we can add it. Whoop. All right, so let's go over here. So I need to now make the all the mods star. Let's look at it recipe. Ready? It's just as confusing. Okay. So this is what we're doing. The worst part is I have to click on this 2 or 3 times each time. So down 1 on an angle. So that's, wait. See, I gotta go in, click on this. Down 1, 3. Okay, so, whoops. Nope, give me that. So that's down 1, angle. Did it go down 2 or 3 on an angle? 3. 3, and then 1 of those. 3, and then 1 of those. And then, let's see. Then we go down to the bottom. 2 and 2. That I can do, I think. Check that again. So it'd be up 1. Up 1, up 1. Up 1, up 1. All right, so that's all of those. Oh, I turned this off, Turtle. I turned the lever back off again, so it wouldn't start crafting automatically. But yeah, I'm not even gonna have the rest of the stuff till tomorrow's stream, so we'll be good there. That. I mean, let's be honest. Most of the stuff I don't have yet. So. There's that, and there's that. Okay. Oh yeah, I agree. Well, yeah, I mean, we'll do that. Let's see. Okay, so let's start with some of these things. Okay, so underneath that is the crystal thing. Okay. And then underneath that is the compass. Then to the right is the circle, and then the dragonfire looking thing. Okay, circle, dragonfire looking thing. Circle, dragonfire looking thing. Okay. And then under that is dish, Patrick, thing I don't have yet. Okay. So dish, Patrick, thing I don't have yet. Okay. And then underneath that is fire, calculator, purple energy. Fire, calculator, purple energy. Okay. So aside from that, the only thing we need now is this little ball flicky, and then all of these and the 2 empowered ones that we're making right now. Which isn't too bad, but for this is the hard part. This is where I need the emerald and I need the soul sand, which I'm going to have to try and farm tomorrow. I don't know how I'm going to get the emerald. I have a feeling we're going to end up pulling the emerald out of creative. I don't know another way for me to get enough emerald in 24 hours. With the understanding that when the stream ends, I have to go to bed, plus I have to work tomorrow. So, I mean, I can do some of this. I can go around and gather soul sand while I'm working, because that's mindless. You know what I'm talking about? It's just me mining mindlessly, but running around and trying to build and automate things, it's very hard to do that while I'm working. This one's almost done. We're about to hit 90%. And then I can throw the second one on here. The emerald at now, yeah, we're not doing good, because I've been running this for days, and I have 3 4x blocks. I need 1 5x, which means I need 6 more 4x blocks. You know what I mean? And I don't even have any 3x left. I've used all those. So, I mean, we've got 10. I've made 10K since we started working on it, but that's just not that much in the grand scheme of things, unfortunately. Having that other thing automated will help. I'm going to let this run all night. Now that I have it fully automated, the emerald that I was doing, I can let this run all night again. And that'll help a little bit. I got something there. Hang on a second. Hey, Ezreal! Thank you very much, boss! Well, welcome back. 9 months. 9 months. I appreciate it. Rocking the Emerald D&D dice there. So we were able to make 2 3 blocks out of 10,000 emerald. And for so far in almost the whole stream, we've made 25 with it. Not a lot. I mean, I got 7 here. This isn't going to make that big of a difference, but I guess I can break those too. Let me check something. Emerald. Is there any other way to get emerald? I mean, I don't remember seeing one, but can be used to make. I don't care about that. It's just changing emerald. That's turning emerald into something else. There is not. Wait, I did blocks. I need emerald. Here we go. Let's see what we got. Let's take a look. Emerald ore, obviously. Emerald ore. Not screwing with that. That takes way too long. That doesn't help me. Doesn't help me. I looked at Tome of blah, 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 which allows you to double things. Man, getting a hold of an Eye of the Storm is about a small % chance drop from a charge creeper. So, you know. Yeah, I tried to avoid Mystical. I've got a couple seeds going, but I'm trying to avoid Mystical this playthrough if I can help it. Purchase. You can't buy emeralds. You can just use them to buy. Well, here's something. Evoker prediction. Vindicator prediction. An Evoker prediction makes 16. That's still not much, though, in the grand scheme of things. Because I have an Evoker. It's basic. I could throw it in there. Give a minute to see if it makes one here. Yeah, I mean, every little bit helps, right? I've got enough nether stars now. I was making stuff for soul sand. Let's give that a minute to work here. So, soul sand. I was making hellish matter so that I could make soul sand out of the hellish matter that we've made. So, that's what I was doing with it. I'm waiting for one successful one to go through so I can choose emerald. Oh, let's see, what was the other thing I did? I did go around, where was it? Well, it's not giving one yet, is it? Failed sequence, so I'm going to get one there. Okay, we'll have to come back. If they build up, that's okay. They'll just be sitting in a chest. I mean, I won't lose them. I can still convert them into emeralds. So we got about 15 minutes left. I guess I'm going to go mine a little bit of soul sand. Get just a little bit of that. Oh, wait. I was going to go check this block. Oh, the block's done. The block's done. Sweet, 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 sweet. We grab that. I can get this other block done before I go to bed. Because I can let this run for a few minutes while the stream's ending. 15 minutes. Okay, so there we are. Drop. Drop. Spew your vomit. Cha-cha-cha-cha. Excellent. We have one. All right, let me reload it again for the next stuff. That way it's ready to go when the next block is done. I like that the juice doesn't matter which container as long as it's in there. You know, I made these essences for something else, and then I took the seeds out. And it wasn't until I started messing with the awakened stuff that I realized this essence was useful for something else. And I'm like, boy, am I glad I made a bunch of that earlier. Ooh, wrong one. All right, so, real quick. I don't need this anymore, because I know what there that goes. So this goes next to the satellite dish. Satellite dish. And the other one will go over here. And the rest of it is that other stuff. Okay, let's go check and see if that emerald's going. Okay. Hey, we got some. So I'll get 8 for this. What was the other one? Oh, I don't think I ever got the Vindicator one up to... I don't think I did. Zombified, Snow Queen, Urgast, Evoker. I do have an Evoker. Wasn't the Evoker better? Wasn't the Evoker... No, that's the Urgast. Wait a minute. I think the Evoker gave more. Hold on a minute. So I had to go back and I had to do 4 more of those frickin' raid things just to get enough to get that thing to basic. Okay, well, we'll leave Evoker in here. And we'll give that a minute to catch up. And we get some of those. We'll do that. How are we doing for juice? Doing good. Okay, yeah, that's 16, so we'll definitely do that. All right, so we'll let that run for a minute, and I guess we'll just go to the nether for a minute. And wrong button. Wrong button. Nether portal. Boop. Yeah, so if we look through here, and over this direction here, you'll see I was up in, it was around here. This is where I did all my netherrack farming. I dug into the wall and then kept on going. I tried to get a ways away from here. Where's that hole at? Draven can't find the hole. Today's episode. Oh, there it is. Then I started mining all over the place. Mining out all sorts of areas and so on and so forth. But now we need to find soul sand. So let's see if we can find some of that. Soul sand's harder to find, and it's not in as large a quantities as netherrack, so this will be a little harder to do. Is that soul sand? That is scortia. I don't even know what that is. Soul sand. Oh, there's a little bit. Every little bit helps. Why? Why do there have to be so many of these now? I hate those things. Well, I got all this. There's only 5 soul sand. Who are you shooting? Get out of here. And your friend. Get over here. There's a soul sand desert. Oh, sweet deal. Let's find that. Oh, it's in the other. Even better. Even better. I didn't know it was in the other. Let me get my compass, and we'll go there. Other. I actually had to find another Piglich temple. Let me go to the Piglich temple. That's actually going to be easier than digging my way up. I had to find a second Piglich temple just to have enough Pigliches to get the thingamabobber. Is this all soul sand right here? Hot damn. That's beauty. This is better than the netherrack. Sweet deal. Num 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 num. Okay, this is going to make life way easier. I have no doubt that I can get enough soul sand now. I was concerned about the soul sand. I can mine soul sand for days. And then I just throw it all in my system and we'll put it together later. No, not that. Beep, get rid of that. Yeah, I forgot. That's awesome. We'll just do this. I got the compass out for... that was the wrong thing. I grabbed something of the wrong thing, but that's okay. I think you could turn that other soul dusty stuff into soul sand too, but... Num 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 num. Woo! I'll do this all day. Yeah, so I can do this tomorrow while I'm working super easy. If I don't do that. I do that all the time. I just walk around and pick up all the soul sand, and then tomorrow night we'll condense it all together. Again, emerald is going to be our biggest issue. I'm going to do my best to put together as much as I can, but I will 100% say right now, if that's the only thing we need, I will pull the missing stuff out of creative so we can complete the star. Because again, it's not like it's a hard process we couldn't figure out or something. It's a situation where, God, I hate when I do that. It's literally a situation where we just didn't get enough time to do it. Again, I didn't know I was going to need emerald for that at the end. I would have started sooner. So a chunk of that's on me. Originally, I wasn't even sure I was going to go for the star. So it was something that somebody requested that I do. So I figured, okay, I'll do it. And then this all happened. I'll be honest, I didn't think we were going to get it. I thought that there was going to be way... When we started doing it, there was a lot of stuff that looked was very hard. I didn't know if we'd get it done or not. Thankfully, you guys were here to help with the pneumatic craft stuff, because I kept blowing it up. I would not have known how to do that. That's a good example. The create stuff as well. I tried to start with that. Wasn't getting anywhere with it. But, you know. Again, slightly biased by hatred, I'm sure. And easily frustrated by stupidity. So, damned if I do, damned if I don't. So this is what I did for end stone. I did it for, I think it was like 2 hours to get enough end stone. So, you know, again, I got lots of time tomorrow to do this. As long as I have as many emerald ways possible. I may go down and take some of the other bees I have and put more emerald bees running as well. You know what I mean? Take out some of the other bees I was doing. I think I still have my Insanium bee going down there. I can pull him out. Make that another room of emerald. I'll try to get as much as I can. So I'd like to do it without having to mess with creative, if I can help it. Okay. So here we go. I'm going to give, you guys got 5 minutes. I'm going to challenge you. Challenge you. Are you ready? I need 5 compressed one. I need 1 soul sand that's been compressed 5 times. How many soul sand do I need? Right? So let's look at the way it works here. There should be a space there. My bad. Let's look at soul sand. Let's look at the order. So soul sand turns into soul sand 1, then 2, then 3, then 4, then 5. I need 9 of these to make 1 of these. 9 of these to make 1 of these. Who is breathing fire on me? So if anybody can figure out how much soul sand I need, and if you're right, that'd be awesome. Pretty sure it's going to be more than that. I say that only because I needed a 5 times emerald, and I started today with 150,000, and we didn't even have half enough. Now remember, you got to make the original block. Oh, I guess that's right. I guess with Soul Sand, I didn't have to make that with 9 emeralds. So I guess that's true. Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, there's an extra step to emerald, because to get the first block, you have to have 9 emeralds. So that's probably the big difference there. Yeah, like I said, I think that I was... Emerald, you need more of that, because, again, you've got that extra step to get your first block. So that's my counting wrong there. Ooh, I missed a bunch. My inventory gets done faster than I think sometimes. And yeah, that sounds about right. 500,000 emeralds. Which, really, I had diamonds going all game because I used them for so much stuff. But emeralds... I just didn't need that many, you know? But I didn't know I was going to need this compressed stuff till literally like 1 episode ago. I think we figured it out during the charity stream, maybe the stream before that one. Not until this week, anyways. So 60,000 soul sand will cover it, right? You said 59,000 and a number? I'm not going to remember that specific number. So we'll say 60,000. I need 60,000 soul sand. That seems easier to get. I'm already at 16,000. I'm already a sixth of the way there in like 7 minutes. So that's not too bad. This is clearly very doable. Like I said, I had to do the same thing with Endstone and Obsidian and Netherrack. And I did that already this week. I honestly didn't notice soul sand until it was well after that, or I would have got a bit more of a jump start on this too. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, this is better than even the Netherrack was, because now the Nether has so much other crap stones mixed in there I don't need, that I was getting all sorts of other stuff that I didn't care about. Stop burning my butt. All right, we got 2 minutes left. I'm going to head home, so I can come back and work on this for sure. Yeah, Soul Sand Desert. The end was pretty easy because it's 95% end stone. There's just a few ores in there that you occasionally get a hand on, but overall not too shabby. That's at 76% already. All right, so some of these things I don't need anymore, so let's go ahead and pull a couple of these out. That I don't need. There's no sense wasting power on it. Plus it's AE, and it's insulting just to have it existing. Doesn't look too bad. We got a lot of stuff done today. Yeah, I think I got a little bit more extra end stone than I need. I think. Maybe not. Let's see how much we got left over. Yeah, because I've got several 4 times blocks and 3 times blocks. So yeah, if I broke these down, they would jump out into a lot of other stuff as well. Chance to light attackers on fire. And then for emerald, how are we at? Let's see. We just used them all up a minute ago. Back up to 1,700. Woohoo! All right. Well, I think we're right at 10 o'clock. That's not too shabby. See if this thing's catching up at all. May need to drop another one down, which is oh no. Oh no, they're mostly empty. Oh, except for that one. Interesting. Must be still pulling in. Okay. It's catching up, though. That's what matters. Good sauce. Well, again, thank you, everybody, for coming and hanging out with me today. I appreciate it. So many awesome people jumped in and were helpful today. I appreciate all the assistance. I did not know how to do the pneumatic stuff, and I definitely did not don't really care to learn the create stuff. But we got it done anyways, so for that I appreciate it. Let's see what else we've got. I'm going to go ahead downstairs and probably put a few more emerald bees going before I go to bed. And then I'm going to pull the few bees like the Insanium bee and such and bring them up here and put them back in their spot. And then, yeah, then we should be in a pretty good shape to go. I've already got a bunch of emerald bees where I made a bunch today, so I've got room for more. But yeah, that's going to do me. So tomorrow night at 8 p.m. Eastern, the last episode of this. And if something happens and we get it all done and we still got an hour, hour and a half left or something like time left, we'll just zoom around and maybe attack some dungeons or fight some things or whatever. We'll find something to do to finish out the stream. But one way or another, tomorrow is the last episode of this. And then, let's see. What else? This Wednesday is Twitch week. So we'll be over playing some probably 7 Days to Die on Wednesday night. Running from 6 to 11 p.m. Eastern. And then next weekend, we'll be starting a whole new Modpack. So I'm going to be checking out several different ones. Again, remember, if you have one you'd like me to consider, just jump into our Discord channel. Links to Discord is down in the description area of this stream. And there's a thread for suggestions. Slap it in there. Once tomorrow's over, I'll be using this week to go through a few of them and figure out what one we're going to be doing next. All right? So look forward to it. Hey, Mr. Paul, how you doing, buddy? Appreciate it, sir. Just thank me right as we're ending up. But the rest of you, before you slide as well, if you don't mind, please click that like button. And if you're new out there watching us for the first time, please remember to hit the subscribe so you can hang out with us more often. And check out my video I posted a few days ago of the disgusting burrito you folks made me eat for charity during our charity stream this past Tuesday, which was a lot of fun. Thank you all who came to that. All right? All right, kids. You guys have yourselves a wonderful evening, and hopefully I will see you again tomorrow. Enjoy your week.